Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Blight of Cryptbog. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you aren't doing so already, check me out on Twitch, link in the description below. Now we go into combat.
Wow.
Combat!
I'm still looking at it now. Still looking at it.
It's fine, you're a
It's
bottom of the
okay, you're the
initiative.
last one to go.
I also don't know why my sound alert isn't working.
Hello, yes, I'm here. I have to reload.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll get the points back.
Nice.
I mean, it's fine for me. It might not be fine for the people watching.
Oh, cause my Twitch logged out. That's why. Alright. I can multitask. I can do this. Alright. Let's see. Zan, you have received initiative. The zombie horde approaches your position. The skeletal horseman galloping atop the mucky water. What would you like to do?
Turtle.
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking.
Okay. You just didn't say anything. It was like,
Well,
Really is Will all over again, isn't it? Well. Hey, there it goes. It works now.
I like how I get here through your mic.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna firebolt this one.
Could you hear that?
Yes.
Cool.
I did not hear that.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Can you point again? Bad. Alright. Proceed with the firebolt. Fortunately, that is a 10. That is a miss.
Pass.
Also, just as a reminder, in case this may influence your decision, I did send out that whole big thing of text earlier. So,
Yep.
Enemies who are submerged in water, usually it's fully, I kind of go halfway submerged to full submerged, are resistant to fire damage. But I have added on the caveat that they are vulnerable to lightning damage, because it just makes sense.
Yes, but I do not have my gem for chromatic orb yet, so.
Yes, but you have many other spells.
Mhm.
Would that be all?
I can't do anything as a bonus action, so yeah.
Alright. I'm suddenly reminded why I don't do separate initiatives all the time for mobs. Because finding them is a bit of a pain in the ass. Alrighty. Isn't this riveting? Oh, look, I finally got you. Thanks,
oh no, my turtle!
So I can hit you with my knife. And Joe's gonna wave around his butcher knife.
Wow, okay, now it's Enforcer's turn. It's amazing that they were actually on separate initiatives.
Okay, so quick clarification. So you said observing an opponent to like try and determine abilities or vulnerabilities is a free action?
Yes. If you have watched it enough, absorbed it enough, seen it in combat enough, you can... Well, that's kind of a misconception. If you can make a perception or an insight check, or arcana if it's magical, to try and determine kind of the surface level aspects of a creature. So, for instance, as a skeleton, you use perception to look at it, smell it, whatever. One of the surface things you may reveal, since you've already revealed it before, is that it is a skeleton. It's very hard to hit with the, small piercing weapon, such as teeth or bullets or arrows. So they have a higher AC against those kind of weapon attacks or damage types. So, or if you see a creature that is obviously radiating some sort of magic, you can make an Arcana check on it. On a success, you could determine what that magic may be doing. Or if it's holding its action to cast a spell, you can try and determine what kind of spell that may be.
Alrighty. So with the big one riding the horse, would it be possible to do a perception check to kind of determine how much damage it's going to do with each swing of its weapon?
You could make a perception check for that, sure. Or an investigation. Investigation also can work in some scenarios, depending. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't actually do that. Oh. Alright. With that, you can tell that the skeleton horseman is wielding a large greatsword. Great axe, not greatsword, great axe. So it is doing great axe damage when 12. With its weapon.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and guiding bolt Big Boy over there because he's thankfully within range.
Sweet. Also, Nate, thank you for the gift sub for 2 Teneru.
So Enforcer's just gonna mutter a soft prayer, essentially, that just goes, "Reveal to us the weakness before us, that we might forge anew," and fire a guiding bolt at him.
Cantrip or...
Guiding bolt is a first level spell, but does it really do 46? That doesn't seem right.
Oh no, it slaps.
Oh yeah.
Guiding bolt slaps. Especially
Clerics are really powerful early because of guiding bolt and inflict wounds.
46 radiant damage, holy shit.
And it gives advantage.
Radiant damage and extra advantage. Yeah, I always remember the advantage. I always forget that it's a 46. Like, holy shit. And people complain about
scary.
fireball. Well, I mean, it's it's an.
You don't get that till you don't get that till 5th level, and it's still yeah.
But it is an AoE, so I can exponential growth with that kind of thing. Anyway, as you release the bolt of divine light, it pierces into the tight flesh of the horseman, dealing significant damage. Anything else?
No, that's the end of my turn. I was just waiting to see the damage pop up. There we go. Okay.
Oh, good. I
Oh!
did set it up right.
Oh!
I did set it up right. Good.
Get that again.
I guess I'll just kind of shift over here to make myself a bigger target than the squishy individual behind me.
Oh, thanks.
Protect the squishy. Alright, Exel. That's it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. I am gonna move right over here. Can I save my action to when they get closer to use my breath weapon?
That's right, you're a Dragon Ball. Holy shit.
Yep.
keep thinking you're a lizard.
Oh, he's a blue
And a
dragonborn.
blue one as well.
Yes, you can. You can hold your action for them to come within your cone distance to finish
Okay.
your breath.
Then
Would you like to be more specific with that? Because there is 3, and because I do have them on separate initiatives, once one hits, you just hit the one. Totally up to you. I believe it's a 5th. It's blue. So no, it's a line. It's a line.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot line.
15. Is it 15? Is it not 30? It's not 30 by 5?
No,
15
no,
by
that's
5?
right. 30-foot line.
yeah.
Oh,
30-foot line,
30-foot
15-foot cone.
Okay. Wait.
I play Dragonborn. I should know this.
You should know this. I should know this.
Actually,
Completely up to you.
15-foot cone, it's 15 out and 15 wide at the farthest.
Oh, it's a cone. It's not a line.
it should be a line for a blue dragon.
Yeah, blue dragonborn's lightning, it would be a line 5 feet wide.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's a
you're
weird
really
one.
you're really only going to hit one unless they
Yeah.
line up correctly.
Yeah, unless they group up. Then
Or you get in the water.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Take a dip with me.
Or aim.
Just pointing out, Shepard did say that. Well, no, I guess they're not in the water technically.
No, they're in the water.
They're in the water. Zap zap.
The only one that's not in the water is this guy. He's on top of the water.
I mean, you can aim right between these two.
Would that
You
hit?
get a
Oh,
bow.
actually, yeah, you're right.
It's on a grid, so it can't work like that because the line is actually set on the grid.
Oh. Lame.
Alright,
Plus,
then I
those-
think I'll
You gotta remember, they're not actually taking up the entire square. They're taking up a small portion of that square.
Okay.
So, shooting it through the middle would literally just shoot through the middle.
I tried, homie.
Yeah. Alright, let's just scratch that idea then, because it'd be better if I could get all of them instead of just one of them. I guess we can do anything because they're all out of range. I'll just throw a dart at this guy right here. That's about it.
Which guy? I was looking away.
No, I'm just gonna throw a dart to the big guy.
Oh, the big guy.
Yep, just a dart.
What is the range on dart? Is it 55? 60?
It is 20.
Yep.
20, so this is a disadvantage. So,
Well,
A
doesn't
guiding
happen.
bolt gives advantage.
that is true, so it cancels out.
So 14 then.
14, as you throw the dart bounces off the armor on the horse.
Oh, ideas.
That's all I can do for now.
Alrighty. Horseman's turn.
Let's just try and hit you with my knife. Yes.
Alrighty. I believe that's right. Yep. Alright.
Oh boy.
I need everyone in that cone to. Alright. The horseman charges on his steed towards you. The arms that are currently grasping onto the steed go into the horseman's cloak and erupt from the chest cavity of the warhorse around all of you. I need you all to make me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay, I can't really tell from this. Am I in that cone?
You are not. So it's really just
Okay.
you two. Yissel and Josephus.
Don't forget bless.
It's pronounced Josephus.
Josephus. Bless doesn't affect this.
I'm athletic as
Oh, that's right.
fuck.
But you're not.
Oh,
Shut up.
that's the wrong button, not to save him. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about for me. You're fine.
Okay.
Where are we again?
All right, 21. Josephus, you are grappled as the arms grab around you. Let's see. About you, though. 9. Let me double check something. Oh. $22. So you are both grappled as the arms wrap up around you. And you also take 15 necrotic damage
Oh no.
as the touch of the arms decay your flesh. Why did you still have 10
Oh
HP?
god, what happened to you?
does that sound?
Let me fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you.
No.
Okay, so lightning for a blue dragon is a 30-foot line by 5. 5 by 30-foot line.
Oh my god, little dragonborn, what has happened to you?
Don't have too much health.
Oh no.
Alright. Well, that was it, section. Skeleton! I'm running. I stopped. Elbin.
Yes, so we can make a check to try to find some information out about this thing, right?
Yes.
Looking closely, is there a spot that if I'm lucky enough to hit might like dislodge the arms, grappling one of these guys or anything, or just cause an extra amount of damage in a weaker spot? Or something.
You can make a perception check or an insight. It's kind of a weird one, honestly. I probably should just say make a wisdom check to do it.
A wisdom check.
You can either make a perception or an insight check, or an investigation check. Either one works. It's all fine.
Okay.
All right.
15.
With a 15, you were able to tell that a successful grapple or athletics, a simple athletics or acrobatics check will free them, whether it be from them or from any other individual, but it has to succeed against the horseman's grapple check.
Okay.
You are also able to reveal that due to the sheer amount of arms that erupt from the chest cavity of this horse that seem to be from the horsemen themselves, that they have advantage to these checks.
Got it.
But you also can deduce that they won't take necrotic damage every round. So,
Awesome. So they're just held in place, but they're not going to die just yet.
not yet.
Got it. Awesome. So that's a free action, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So now I'm going to bonus action Zephyr Strike. And then I'm going to start taking my shots at them. So first shot is just my straight musket shot, and I'm aiming at the horseman.
Alrighty. So you're not using the advantage?
Not on this one.
Okay. 17 will hit.
Okay, so 14 to piercing, it's not a lot. And then I'm going to do my Dread Ambusher, and this one will be my advantage shot. Thank God it was advantage.
Alright, and the 25 will... Wait, piercing 1 minus 3. Wait a minute. You rolled a -3. How did you roll a -3?
What do you mean I rolled a -3?
I can... Oh, that's right, y'all can't see it. I can see your roll. You rolled a -3 on your piercing damage. That's how you got a 1.
I don't know how I rolled a -3 on piercing. I don't know how I rolled a negative.
Dread ambusher. Let me look at this. Ah,
I probably
dice
messed up
damage.
my
1d8 minus 4.
Yeah.
You've been subtracting
why-
4 instead of adding.
Oh.
4.
Oh, okay.
Well, that doesn't make
So-
any sense. Oh, because the musket's right. Your dread ambusher shot is wrong. Are you supposed to have a
Yeah.
plus 4?
Yeah, I messed that up. My bad.
That should be a 5.
5?
Plus 5 force damage from Zephyr Strike for my extra shot for this shot with advantage. Since it hit. Zephyr Strike automatically.
I'm not talking about Zephyr Strike right now. I'm talking about your dread ambusher.
Yeah.
Your one. What is your damage bonus to your dread ambush shot?
The damage bonus, it
Yes.
shouldn't have any. It should just be straight D8.
Okay, then you shouldn't have that D4 though. It should just be a 1d8 though. Cool. So I fixed that for you.
And then
Attack bonus, ability plus proficiency plus +2. Okay, so that should be right. Apply. Okay. Let's test it. 8. Roll
okay.
to 4, it's still adding a +4. Why is it still adding a +4? Oh, because it's automatically adding in your dexterity bonus to the damage. That's what it's doing. So it was. Oh, well, that's why you had the -4.
Yeah, I was trying to.
That's
make
why
up
you had
for
the
that.
-4. Okay. Then,
That's why I was trying. I was trying to make up for that problem.
Okay, yeah.
So it would just roll a raw D8.
So it would give you. That still means you roll a -3, and I don't know if I should. Yeah, I guess that still works technically.
But then I also had 5 force damage with added to it with Zephyr Strike. So I wasn't too worried about that one. I really wasn't. I knew he was taking something. But that 5 extra is force is separate from piercing, which I
Okay,
know.
I'm fucking with
hurt.
your macro. Okay. All right, so I made it back to what it originally was. All right, so
Okay.
so you did the force damage, so it would be a 6 for that one, so 14, 6, 20 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeet.
And I'm here. And I'm gonna chill here for a bit.
Okay. All right. Well, I made that way more complicated because I saw a negative and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to compensate for the fact I had to give it some kind of.
You can
skill
actually
set.
just take out that dex bonus that's added. So when I saw the negative, I was like, "What the fuck is going on? You should not be rolling negative." And okay, but we got it. We got it
We'll
all
fix it
checked
off-
out.
we'll
We got
fix
it
it
all
off
checked
stream.
out. It still works, I think.
Yeah.
Josephus.
A question.
Yes.
What happens if I become a large creature while grappled? Yes.
Well,
Think the boat.
Well, first off, I think you tipped the boat.
Yeah.
well.
That's
To,
okay.
to answer your
No,
initial
it's not.
question, a grapple, you can only grapple a creature I believe is one size larger than you. Since your bear is medium, right?
Oh, I'm not becoming the bear.
Oh, well,
Also, the bear is large.
okay. Oh, well, the bear is large. Well, he is also large, so it wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't do anything.
Alright, cool. But can I do it? It's a better question.
Can you do it? Yeah, you can do it.
Alright, cool. While
Grappling
being held up.
wouldn't affect you wild tripping at all.
Yeah, well, my big question is, like, what's going to happen to Isel?
Well,
I'm going to be in his space.
I believe you cannot be in the same space as a creature unless it is 2 size larger than you. So, he would actually be forcibly pushed out of the way. What that affect? Grapple. This is a weird grapple.
If he goes here and pushes Enforcer off the boat, which I'm all for.
It would just push him away from you. So
Just
Oh,
you
push
wouldn't
him
be
back one
pushed in
square.
that direction.
Why are you like this?
This is a weird grapple, but it is actually originating from the creature. but since it can actually reach 15 feet away with this ability, I would say he wouldn't be freed.
Damn. Well, while being held up by all these little hands, Joseph is gonna throw his hands in the air and go, shape of giant octopus, and become a giant octopus.
Oh, look at that little giant octopus! Look at that.
And I'm just gonna...
Wait a minute, did you just Wonder Twins it?
Yes.
You did.
You jackass.
Alright, I guess you get pushed back.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Well-
how that works.
Oh.
And then I'm going to attack him.
Yep, because it's
So-
one section.
Let's see. This may be my bear claw attack, but the... Nope. Different bonus. Alright, cool. Ignore the name. Does a 13 hit.
As you whip out with your tentacles, they just kind of slap against the leathery bone and metal. Not really doing any damage.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Zan.
I'm gonna.
We have weird friends.
Is there range for range attack in melee, right?
You kind of broke up there. What did you say?
Disadvantage for range attacks in melee, or range spells in melee, right?
Yes. Range spells and range attacks.
What if you're
unless it's
aiming
a
it at
DC.
the creature that is meleeing you?
Still disadvantage.
Hmm.
Unless it's a saving throw, in which case it doesn't affect it any. That'll do it.
Turtle Bamf.
I do love this whole dragon turtle aesthetic you have going on. It's a good concept. I really like it. Are you muted?
No, I'm ice
Oh.
knifing this guy.
Oh, okay.
That spell is not quite complete because the first part of it requires the ranged spell attack.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that's not finished. So, roll a 1d20 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is charisma for you, I believe. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the spells that isn't done up all the way.
What's my charisma bonus? I have a 17, so that's a +3, right?
Yeah, so
17
you
is
get
a +3 plus your proficiency.
5.
So, yeah.
It's what? Slash RD20 plus.
Brackets.
Bracket.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if the slash all works. Brackets does work. I don't know if the slash all works.
And then +5, right?
Yep.
Yes. No, slash all doesn't work. Let's do a space. Oh no,
Weird.
slash all does work. Look at that. Slash all works.
Fascinating.
It's actually faster. Holy shit. But yeah, so slash all 1d20 plus 5. 15. Alright, as you conjure the ice blade in your hand and throw it, it dinks off the metal plating of the horse and the horseman. I believe even on a miss, it still explodes, so it still needs to make a dexterity save, is that right? Yeah.
It's also in water, so when it explodes, even if it doesn't do damage, it's probably going to mobilize it. In my opinion, but that's DM's call.
Walk me through your thought process and then I'll make a...
It's an ice knife. It explodes in a thing of icicles and cold magic, so it's going to freeze the water that the thing's standing in. Especially if it hit off the armor and then fell downwards, it's going to be falling down towards the water, right? All depends on if you say
if it was a
what about
very
it?
high level spell, maybe, but at a first level and it's just ice falling into water, I wouldn't say the ice
okay.
would automatically freeze. But it did fail the saving throw, so it does take 4 piercing damage. I believe.
No, it
Oh,
takes
it's three
It takes
cold.
cold damage. Okay. The
3
piercing
cold
damage
damage,
originally, and 3 cold is cold.
Yay, I'm useless.
It's an interesting take on that spell. I usually just kind of assumed it was like a frag grenade.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm
That is an
useless.
interesting take,
Yay.
You're not useless.
You're level 3, buddy.
You
Give it a
just
couple levels.
you're not useless. You just rolled average.
Well, that and my 2 best spells are kind of out right now because Firebolt, they're in water, and then Chromatic Orb, I don't have a gem.
It's all good.
I
We'll
am
get there.
I'm the bearer of bad news again. But I missed it, so I'll let it go. I'll let it. You can't cast 2 level spells in the same turn, even if it is a bonus action.
I'll just use Mind Sliver then.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. I'll allow that, and you can give yourself the.
It's the same thing except for it's a DC saving throw.
Yeah, I'll just say it failed the save.
It's a psychic attack, so I don't know if that works against zombies or not.
Works against this one. So yeah, so I'll just say it. We'll just take the same roll. Say it failed the save. Its intelligence isn't that great. So hey, you actually did 2 more damage.
Yay.
This is a win, and you get a spell slot back.
Yeah, I'm just tired, that's all.
Hype it up. Hype him up. I'm gonna hype you up. Don't worry. I'm gonna hype you up. It's gonna be amazing.
I gotta
It's needed.
figure out how I add another spell slot.
You can just go into your token, double click, edit, in the properties, just change that to 2 or 3. Swamp Skeleton 2. Where is he? Here he is. Swing. I probably should have said who I'm swinging at, but it doesn't matter. Oh no, it actually would have mattered. But he was swinging towards the robot. So it misses.
Clang!
Towards the robot. Hey, a 20.
Oh, that actually hits.
7 piercing damage. As the rusted blade is thrusted into your metal exterior.
Ow.
I'm attacking the octopus. You're muted again. Okay, that one was well. Hey, you sound like Flickback. Look at you. That's a 9. I don't know what your AC is because you didn't actually make a good token.
Me neither. It's 11.
Me neither, but here's the answer.
I have the sheet open in another screen.
Good job. Oh, I was doing it a bad way. Well, they all went after each other. This is the only one that went last. It's just regular swamp skeleton. Actually, I think I went in the right order, except for this one. And it's going to attack Isel. Yes, that's a miss.
Yep.
Wow.
Thank God.
Wow, I am rolling like utter dog shit. Enforcer.
Alright, well, Enforcer looking around, seeing that we're getting kind of surrounded. I forgot to set up a macro for this.
Dare you?
I honestly had gone through everything. I thought I had everything, but I forgot Channel Divinity.
Well, you're
Thankfully,
most important. The most campaign relevant ability.
I will fix it! I will fix it, I promise!
The most campaign relevant ability, and you forgot to make the macro for it. I find that hilarious. That's amazing.
I very rarely play clerics, so I forget it's a thing.
Which one are you using?
But I'm going to use Turn Undead and just present my holy symbol and just, with the most authoritative voice that I can, just go, flee before the forge.
Good.
And I have to look at my DC real quick.
Oh, I just realized something.
Yeah.
How long does Guiding Bolt's advantage last?
Just until the next attack.
Okay.
So it was taken up when Yisla was built. Isel.
Okay, so DC 16.
Okay.
DC
Wisdom.
16 Wisdom save
Yeah.
from all undead within 30 feet of me that can see or hear me.
Sorry about
So
it.
all of them.
Sorry about it. Let's see. Saving throw. Wisdom.
That's one gone.
Wisdom.
That's 2,
Wisdom.
3,
Wisdom.
4,
Wisdom.
5.
Wisdom.
He does not flee.
Natural 20. That's amazing.
Alright, so while they're turned for up to a minute or until they take damage, and they must spend their turn dashing
away.
away from me.
And they can't. Literally can't do anything.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use my last second level spell to use Healing Word on Isel.
Yep.
So heal for 10.
Okay.
Clerics. Clerics and undead. It's like they were built for this. Anything else?
It's like the cleric voted for the undead campaign or something.
Do I just use the healing potion, or do I just...
You should
Use
have
the
a
healing macro.
You don't have
Oh,
a healing
I
macro.
forgot that. No, I forgot that. That macro.
Alright, well,
Oh, I'm a frickin' dum-dum.
yeah?
Yeah.
I forgot that I had the elemental spell meta magic.
Holy shit, that is amazing. I actually forgot all about that. Yeah, you have no problems getting...
I could have changed that ice knife to a fucking lightning knife.
You should now have a
Actually,
healing
you
macro.
can change it,
Yep.
because you still have it.
Well, yeah, now I can, but I mean, like, I can't do that or the fireball that I cast earlier.
Wait, were you only at 2 HP?
I was.
Oh, wow.
I started the fight off at 17 because I didn't use my hit dice on the when we were taking a short rest.
Oh, I'll be damned.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, Isel.
First things first, I will... Is it a... What kind of check is it to get out of the grapple?
It is your choice of an athletics or an acrobatics.
Athletics, acrobatics. Would that be ability, skill, or
Skill check.
Yeah, skill check.
skill check? Okay, let's try.
Ability checks are just your main stats, so strength,
Yeah.
con, all that
Okay,
kind of
so
stuff.
let's hope that this works. 12.
Alright, let's see about mine.
Damn it.
Alright, you try to pull free from the grapple, but the arms hold tight around your shoulders and legs.
That's it for me then.
I mildly forgot. It's a free action. I just want to shout at everyone, focus the large one.
Fair enough. Alright, you don't have any bonus actions or anything?
I mean, what could I do for my bonus action?
Let's see, you could... Well, the only... Could throw blows, but the only one you can hit is kind of spooked, so there's no real point.
Dodge
Yeah.
action?
He's always uses action to try and grip through the grapple.
Yeah.
So it's really going to be his key point, so you can use him.
Yeah. I mean, I could use a key point to use my dodge action.
That is true.
So I only have 3 key points. Yeah, I'll just waste. Yeah, I'll use 1 key point to go into a dodge action.
Patient defense, I believe that's what that one is.
Yes.
Alright. I like how you said waste. Who knows? Maybe it is. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully. It's not-
Alright, it is the drowned horseman's turn. Alright, so Let's see here. All right. This is a very awkward positioning. This is very awkward positioning.
What, you mean holding a giant octopus?
Yes, actually.
I came to ruin your campaign.
Alright, it is going to do this. I'm trying to think it out in my head before it actually does it. It's going to do it anyway, but I wanted to try to get everything in order in my head. Alright, so it is going to move 10 feet back, dragging you two with it. So move yourself 10 feet. So you are now on the edge of the boat. Octopus, you're now in the water. And it is going to... Actually, yeah.
Is it gonna attempt to drown me?
Well, no, you're an octopus, but...
Yeah.
It's an undead. It doesn't have higher thought processes, potentially.
I moved it the wrong way. It would have moved over. I think I'm moving you. Move yourself back. Alright, it would have moved here.
Can't do that because...
Damn it, I can't do that! Shit! Fuck it, it moves 10 feet back. Fuck it. It moves 10 feet back. And it charges your ass. No. It wants to get the cleric. It wants to get
Bring
the
it.
cleric.
I retreat into my shell and sink to the bottom of the water.
It wants to get the cleric, but it can't get to the cleric. No, I fucked up my own mob. No!
Ha 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 ha.
Fuck it, you're in the water, and it's got 30
Yes.
feet of movement left.
Bring me!
Oh no.
Yes!
No, it's got 20 feet of movement. There you go. Drag yourself 20 feet. There. Now you're both in the muck, in the water, and it is going to... the horse is going to stomp down on the octopus and bring the great axe down. On the octopus, because can't reach Essel.
I am tank.
That is a fucking crit.
You are fucked.
No, I ain't.
That is 24 to hit for bludgeoning damage, 12. And a great axe for another
27 to hit.
for an extra 19 slashing damage.
So, 31 total?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm kind of hurt.
Oh no. Oh, man, I
So
couldn't.
the octopus with HP.
52.
Oh, I forgot
Moon
you're
druids,
you're
everybody.
Moon druid.
Moon Druid.
Yeah.
Man, Jerry.
Also
Alright.
known as the one druid class that was made more OP than every other subclass of druid.
Yeah. Definitely they got more love.
Alright. Yeah, so you're turning on the water. You're an octopus, so... No, you're not an octopus anymore. You are now
Yes, ma'am.
Josephus.
I still have 21 temp health.
What the fuck? How much HP does the octopus have?
52.
52!
He's a
Good
giant
lord.
octopus.
I forgot all about that. I summon octopi. Alright, Damn you, knight. Alright,
Ruin your campaign.
run away. Dash action. It's in the water. So, you may take an opportunity.
30.
if you like.
No, because if I hit it, then it loses the fear effect.
Very well.
And it's also got another 30 feet to go.
That's the
They're,
dash. They're
they're
in
moving
water.
half speed.
They're in water. They're moving half speed.
Oh, okay.
Elvin.
Yes. Okay.
They also can't take reactions while turned, so feel free to move into a spot where you don't have disadvantage on your attack.
Well, I'm gonna just move a bit. Hold on. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna come back here with Frog Guy for a bit. Because they can't attack me.
He stabs you with a spear. Double cross.
65 feet, so I'm still in range of the big guy. And I'm gonna shoot, do the thing I do. I'm gonna shoot the big guy with my musket.
$23 will
Aye.
hit.
11 points of piercing damage.
You fire off another loud musket shot, and the bullet pierces into the flesh of the horse.
Yay. And so ends my turn.
Alright. Alright, octopus boy.
Critical attack.
Proceed.
Where's my tentacle attack? Octo arms, go! 25. Actually, that's a crit. Yes, that is a crit.
Well,
I like how you named it Octo.
Damage?
Yeah.
Octo arm damage. Does it hit?
yeah.
And then 2 more d6. 21.
What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid.
And it is now grappled. And restrained.
Okay, you're also grappled.
Yes.
You're
But it is
grappling.
also
Yeah,
but it is
that's what I'm
also restrained.
saying. Yeah, it's almost like
And you just invalidated all I can do. Thanks.
it's
What
almost
do you
like
mean?
I tried to make a mob that would just completely destroy you, but octopus says fuck you.
Don't worry, I got one Hail Mary left.
I'm doing fine.
I in my turn. I'm sorry, Shepard.
Sure, it's fucking up the DM's campaign since whatever year they came
Oh, it's
out.
not the druid. It's not the druid. It's also the cleric who said, "Hey, all you skeletons, fuck you."
Yeah.
But that's
All
what
the
I
undead
got
guys
into
have to
when
run
I
away.
said, "Okay, be the cleric and the undead kind of thing." I chose this. I allowed this. This is what I
To
did.
be fair, I didn't actually think about it. I just made a cleric because I was like, oh, forge cleric, frontline medic.
Yeah, medic.
Guys,
Zon,
you're gonna have to start pulling back before he starts throwing undead dragons at us.
I mean, you could go like
how long
war
does
cleric where you
the
can just kill all the undead.
how does
how long does the turn undead last?
1 minute.
So 10 rounds.
So 6 rounds or 10 rounds, yeah.
10 rounds. When did you cast it? You cast it last round, right?
Yep.
So it'll be round 12 when it ends.
Quick question.
You're right.
I hit the horseman. I know our octopus friend's gonna get hit. Is he gonna get hit as well?
Depends on what you hit it with.
Wait,
with
what?
lightning?
You
I don't-
take it.
I don't know if I'm going to continue doing that AoE effect thing because I gave them vulnerability if they're in the water. Also, it's not in the water anymore. It's
I was
above
thinking about spending my one of my spell points to change a firebolt into a lightning bolt.
water. Oh, well, that just hits one target anyway.
Yeah, but I just didn't know since he's grappling and restraining it, and he's being grappled by it.
Don't worry
No,
about
you
stuff like
actually
that.
have-
Grapple doesn't really do much except bring the speed down to 0.
Okay.
But he
He's
is
also
restrained,
restrained.
which means attacks have advantage against him.
That is true.
Okay. So let's go with it. 24. And that 6 fire goes into...
Lightning.
I'm expending 1 sorcerer point to go into lightning damage.
All right, and you do extra on lightning damage, right?
Yes, I do. 1 second. I think no. Wait, that's no, that's 6th level. When you cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, you can add your charisma
that's
modifier
6th
to
level.
1 damage roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so 6th level. But it does do extra because he's in water. So
Oh shit, I forgot. It's raining too.
Yep.
So you're still actually in water. Ain't nothing shit.
that was the reason why I was worried about hitting these 2 is because they're also kind of in the water.
I could take it.
Yeah, I'm probably not
Yeah,
going to do that
you can
AoE
take it.
thing.
We're more worried about him.
I've got resistance against it. I think it's a Blue Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
I thought blue dragons only have resistance against ice.
No,
he's
blue's lightning, white is
He's
ice.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yay.
Send out a bolt of electricity, and it zaps the horseman. The horse and itself begin to crumble away, but they are still maintaining their form.
Swim over here. And then my turn.
Oh, remember, you are moving at half speed, so because you're in water.
Turtles don't have swim speed?
No, they don't.
Nope. Because they're based off of land tortoises, like the big snapping turtles and those kind of things. Not the actual
Fair
water turtles. Forgot they were what they're. Oh yeah, the Galapagos snapping turtles. You know those massive ones are like 2.5, 3 feet tall.
E.
They if you get bit by one of them, you're losing a chunk of your body out of it.
E. Flee from me!
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Glory to fauna!
Sure threw in more skeletons. Hey, Enforcer.
Never too late to spawn more skeletons, Shepard.
No.
I'm gonna hold on to my last first level, considering how low he is. I'm just gonna send a Sacred Flame toward Drowned Horseman, because he has disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
Sacred Flame! Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, that's right, it starts at 8. Hang on, I gotta look and see which your skeletons...
What are you doing?
What?
I said my DC was too high. I forgot it starts at 8, not 10.
Oh.
Well,
I think-
DC
I
is.
think they
Oh,
all
they
still
still all
say-
fail.
Yeah, DC is your 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your casting bonus.
Yeah, for some reason I was... Well, shit.
So what
Just
would it be
wait,
then?
enough.
Oh, wait,
Oh, wait,
disadvantage?
disadvantage. That's right. God damn it. Come on, baby. Hey!
Damn.
There we go.
Oh.
Horse is
Damn.
tippy tapping. Tippy
Oh, well.
tapping horse.
Horse got some moves. Well, shit. Just move closer to the front of the boat. And just stare at him condescendingly.
Bust a move, motherfucker, bust a move! Alright, Essel. You are currently underwater, being dragged.
Nope. I guess I'll just try escaping again. Athletics.
Does restrain also give disadvantage on athletics checks?
It does not, sadly.
Does not?
But its speed is 0.
Wow, you get free.
Okay. So after getting free from his grip, I will swim to the top. Will that cost any of my movement or no?
You kind of just stand up. You wouldn't really
Okay.
prone, but you would just end the water.
Okay.
It's about chest deep.
Let's see.
It was a little bit more of a thematic. You're under the water.
Then it's half my movement to, because I'm in the water, right?
Yeah, it's have your movement to move around.
Okay, so I will try swimming back to the boat.
And I don't
Can
believe
get up
they
to
give
the-
you a swim speed.
Nah, but you got that unarmored movement like a mouse.
It does.
Yep. We'll just make it up to there.
Yep. You managed to fight off the crumbling arms of the horseman and swim your way back to the boat and crawl on top.
And what to do? Well, there's no point in actually. I was gonna say, could I do a perception check on him, but he's almost dead. That'll end my turn for now.
Alrighty. My turn. It's an action to get out of your grapple, right?
Indeed. The DC is 16.
So, I could do that. I could definitely do that. But that's a waste of my action. And this thing has really no self-preservation whatsoever. So, I'm just going to attack you. How's that sound?
You have
Yay,
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I do have disadvantage, so I'm going to hit.
But yes,
blood.
please hit me,
I'm gonna
Shepard.
hit
I
this
deserve
blood twice. And you're lucky I can't use my trampling charge, which is what I was trying to do last time.
Well, that works with chest height, high water.
He's running on top of the water. The horse is magically running on top of the water. So he actually doesn't have disadvantage, restricted movement on any of this. He's running just fine.
He
Well,
rolled
looks like you're
one.
taking the bludgeoning damage.
Yes, you do take a 16 bludgeoning damage as the hoofs smash into your octopus face.
Yeah, this is fine.
You now have a hoof print in your gelatinous face.
This is fine.
Blub, blub, blub.
But I did
Your head,
roll that
you're
one.
like you get an indent in your head and then it pops back out and you like kind of like wiggle back and forth.
They've got 5 temp health.
Oh crap! I took
They don't give them a bite. Have you-
retroactively. I need to do a Constitution saving throw because I took damage while I had Bless up.
Oh, wait, shit, that's why I had Bless.
Well, Bless is down.
Okay, never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
You haven't made any saving throws, and it really hasn't made a difference anything.
Yeah, I zoomed into Josephus and I'm like, why the fuck does he have that icon? I'll turn that off.
Eek.
Because I'm special and I forget spellcaster rules.
Elvin,
Run away!
I forgot you took damage. I'm not used to hitting the 20 AC cleric.
It gets worse from here, you know that, right?
I know.
Yeah, level 5 is gonna be clutch with you, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna come to the center of the boat now that the little undead guys are gone. And I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
With advantage.
Oh, I get advantage?
Because restrained.
Yeah, because it's restrained.
Ah.
Restraint is really bad for the person who's restrained.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
25.
Alright, as you move forward and take aim, you fire off one musket ball. It flies through the air, passes the octopus thrashing about in the water, pierces the skull of the horse, flying up into the chest of the horseman. the many arms wrapping around Josephus, and the horse itself release, and the horseman falls into the water, and the horse crumbles.
Oh. Hi, guys.
Just in time for the music. Game.
Now what?
Well,
The skeletons are going to continue running away for another 50 some odd seconds.
yeah, so either you pick them off one by one, or we just start initiative as soon as we end. As soon as we end initiative, we start it again. So,
I don't have another attack, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here, and I guess I'll preemptively take aim at this guy for next turn. Yay!
Alright.
Back to the boat. Back to the boat. Back to the boat.
Alright, because it would just be, honestly, just a massive amount of time to just individually try and kill each one, and they won't be able to do anything about it. Eventually, I don't even think it would take you a full 9 more rounds to kill them, so you kill them.
Yay! Turn undead!
I'm gonna start ripping this thing apart to find its biggest bone.
Yeah, now they're all dead.
I want to find the biggest bone.
Alright,
You're a creepy thing, ain't you?
make me an investigation check for the biggest one.
Enforcer's gonna reach down and help exhale back into the boat.
Why do you always roll bad on this? Why is this your bad roll? Why is your bone
Because the
finding,
universe must balance itself.
your bone finding is the worst roll that you make? Why is that? Also,
Because
you
it's the
should
most
do-
important roll I
you
can make.
should- Well, actually, no, you're a druid, so you use yours. That's correct. All right, so you search around the horse corpse and the skeletal figure for the largest bone. Luckily, you're just looking for the biggest bone, so it's not that difficult. I guess that would be the horse pelvis. I think that would be the largest bone.
Yes.
I don't know, it's kind of thin. Maybe it's the skull.
If Zon tries to get on the boat, Enforcer's gonna help him in.
I have the spine. Like the horse spine.
I'm still trying to debate which one is the biggest. So is it the skull or is it the... I don't really know. I'll just... Maybe it's the femur. Who fucking knows? Yeah, sure. You found the biggest
this
bone.
was your-
Whichever one is the biggest bone. You found the biggest bone.
I
Just
choose
takes the spine.
I
This
would use
is
the horse
mine.
spine. So the octopus starts dragging this long spine with the horse head on it back to the boat.
Yeah, alright. So as an octopus, you rip off all the little armor bits on the horse skeleton. Pull the spine free from the few ligaments still holding it together, and crawl, swim back to the boat with your spine.
No, get a smaller one, bud.
I put the spine in the boat. And then I'm gonna sit under the water right here.
Just lurking.
Because I can only breathe water.
That is true. You can breathe air for like 10 minutes. Or
I can hold my breath for an hour.
That's
but
true.
I
You
cannot
can't breathe air, but you can hold your breath.
How big is this thing he just dropped on the boat?
Just average horse spine length. So about what?
Oh.
5
You're gonna make me
feet?
Google this picture.
Maybe 5 feet with skull, roughly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come back here.
Enforcer's gonna reach down and gently pat the giant octopus on the head.
It's not a pretty sight. It's a very decayed
Well,
looking spine. It still has bits of flesh rotting away on it. The whole skull still has one like drooping eye that's kind of popping out one of the sockets. not a pretty sight.
Well, I believe that went well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be continue to do my best to keep the action of my rifle dry as we keep on this boat in the rain. It's a great place to be.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does anybody even see me right now?
What do you mean?
He's talking about his gloomstalker stuff.
Gloomstalker.
It is dark out, so...
Oh.
Do you automatically turn invisible in the dark, or do you choose that?
If a
It's
person...
automatic.
Yeah, it's basically if a person was relying on dark vision to see him, he's just gone.
Yeah.
Well, none of you are really relying on dark vision, otherwise you'd all have disadvantages this entire fight, so I'll say there's enough light to be able to see.
I have dark vision.
Okay, well, the octopus can't see you, I guess.
I mean, if we put a torch on, they'll see me. It's just... If it's dark, you don't see me. It's weird like that.
I didn't realize it
There's-
had gotten dark yet, or I would have said I put light on my shield, so...
There's enough light to be able to see, even though it is raining. It's kind of like one of those sunlight small drizzles. It's not a heavy rain.
Oh, okay.
Pat the octopus done a good job.
Octo arm thumbs up.
You just see a tentacle kind of lift out of the water. It's very odd, very strange.
No, he uses 5 of them to make a hand, close it, and put a thumbs up.
Fair enough. I'll allow it. Feels weird, but I'll allow it.
I feel like you're going to be saying that a lot to me this campaign.
I say that a lot every campaign. That's just
That's
my
true.
life as a DM.
And
Anyway.
I'm the odd one out.
Yeah, you're the human.
It gets weirder from here.
Alright. Around you lay the now somewhat sunken corpses of the skeletons. What do you do?
Enforcer's just gonna murmur a quick prayer for the departed as we continue on.
Yeah, let's continue to where we are going. Our destination is forward.
Alright, so. You're not looting the bodies other than that one spine.
I
if we-
looted the body.
It's like
You look
if we
for
go
a spine.
past,
Are you actually looting? Did you actually loot the body? Or did
No,
you
no, no.
just look for
The
body
spine is my loot. That's what I was
Oh,
looking for.
I see. I got it. Cool.
Ignore
gonna-
everything else.
I'm
if we
gonna
pass close
swim
enough,
down
Okay.
and loot the thing because I can hold my breath for up to an hour.
That is true. Alright, as you look through the corpse of the horseman, I swear, it's almost like pulling teeth to get y'all to look at the fucking map. You swim down, look through the corpse. The horse is wearing metal balding, heavy plate. The horseman itself is composed of an torso, and the bottom portion, where the legs would be, is composed of tens of legs, dozens of legs, arms, not legs, arms. As you search the corpse, you find the great axe that it was wielding, the balding, as I already said, and you find a small pouch. And make me an investigation check, because it's not really super visible. Okay, good enough. As you look at the corpse, pulling away bits and pieces, you see a small glowing light from within the chest cavity, left open from Elbin's gunshot. It is a soft purple glow.
I try to figure out what it is. AKA crack that sucker open.
Alright. You grab onto basically the two small bullet wound hole, and you rip open the chest cavity. The inside is basically empty. It is an empty husk. But affixed to the spine, you see a fairly large scale, and affixed to the scale is a soft, glowing gem.
I rip them both out.
Alright, the gem and the scale are attached to each other, so basically rip one out, you rip both out. So you reach in,
Okay.
you pluck the skull and gem free from the chest cavity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you found. Presume you're not looking through the bag underwater.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the bag and I'm gonna go over here and like dump the bag and the scale with the gem on it onto the boat, and then just kind of lean up onto the boat to take a look at what it is.
Alright. As you are now above water and looking at the materials, you dump out the sack. In the sack is about 10 gold and a fucking words are evading me right now, and a small red gem. The scale is about the size of a child's fist. So it's about like what, 3 inches or so wide, and it's about 5 inches long. It is a black scale, and the gem that is on it seems to be fused into the scale, and it is a crystal gem with a soft purplish glow.
I will divvy up the gold into 5 little piles of 2, and then say, grab the gem, put it in a pocket, and then the scale gem, say this thing was attached to its spine. I think this might have been what was animating it.
2 tentacles come up and grab a coin each and go back under the water.
Looking at this, the scale and gem combo, as he says that, is there any sort of like religious type iconography that would go with this?
Make me an investigation check, and we can go from there.
Investigate it to see if it's a dragon scale.
I don't know shit.
You can try.
That's a scale.
Yes, scale with gem. Yes.
Okay, are we talking about like a dragon scale or a measuring scale?
Not a measuring scale, like
Like scale off an animal.
a reptile scale.
All right, cool.
Or well, I was going to say or fish, but fish and reptile scales are very different. So, reptile.
Today I learned.
All right, with an 11, the scale has a somewhat similar composition to your own in a way. You believe it could be draconic in nature.
I say as much to the group.
And also, it just looks like a black scale, and the gem looks like a purple gem. You do know this, just from your somewhat innate knowledge, is that that gem is a soul gem. Just because you do have that innate knowledge, being a warforged, and like, knowledge is just kind of with you.
Enforcer will very subtly kind of tense up.
But you don't see any religious symbols or anything that would be religious in nature on the gem scale combo.
You would, of course, be correct. That is the object that would be animating it, as it is similar to the thing that animates me.
Can
Are
you
you
put those
familiar with soul
in?
gems?
Can you put that in common for me?
To put it simply, to animate a form such as what I possess, or as these creatures possess, a certain amount of spiritual energy is required. Many individuals that study the arcane arts are capable of drawing forth necromancy.
Excuse
And
me.
yes,
A question, if I might. This is putting it simply.
it is a very complicated subject.
Tell you what, 3 words or less.
Add magic.
3 words or less.
Yeah.
Soul trapped makes.
Ah. So there's a soul trapped in there.
Most likely. Or at least there was. Its energy may yet be expended, or it may still be in a slumber type state.
Is it dangerous?
On its own, no. Usually it must be affixed by someone with proper training.
Is it valuable?
It depends on what you put the worth of someone's soul as.
If you had to value it. Hypothetically.
Looking at the gem, can I determine how much the gem itself would be worth?
Make it. Hold on. Well, first, are you proficient in Jules tools, the Jules kit?
No, I'm proficient with smith's tools.
Okay. In that case, make me an intelligence check to try and appraise the gem itself. See if you actually know. Also, quick joke. Let me call my demon tax broker real quick and find out the value of a soul.
That'd be really useful, actually.
Hey, it's almost
Right?
like that was one of your
Do I
options
need-
and you chose to do this one instead.
I voted for it.
I know you did. And it would have been
Six.
hilarious to some extent. But this one is fun too, I think. I think this was fun.
Oh no, I'm having a lot of fun with this one.
6. It has the value of a gem. You're not really sure what that value may be, but the gem itself does have some value. You're just not sure what it would be.
It appears to be a fairly standard gem, though as to put a proper price on it, I can't say.
Okay.
So
Would you
crystals
consider it
themselves-
wrong to try to sell it?
I just want to put a little bit more context on soul gems themselves, and Enforcer, you would kind of know this, are specific gems. They're not random crystals. So a diamond, for example, wouldn't be a soul gem. Couldn't be. It has to be a very specific kind of gem. Crystal. Not really gem, but crystal.
To put it plainly, while it would be morally ambiguous, depending on the nature of the soul either contained or freed, the gem itself would only be worth its weight to specific individuals who practice certain arts.
Okay.
The gem, of course, does have a certain amount of value to it. However, you're not going to get a grand price for it from anyone except a individual interested in them.
Okay then. My curiosity has been stated. Insatiated, or whatever the word is.
I like it. It's pretty.
Out of curiosity, just as a character thing, Shep, considering the nature of how the creature acted,
despite having this soul gem.
Mhm.
Are there any like specific differences between the type of gem that animates me and the kind that was being used here?
Just basing the quick encounter you have with this creature, it seemed to really just be operating on a basic level of intelligence. Whether that is tied to the gem in front of you itself or other reasons is kind of up in the air. And you didn't really roll high enough on your intelligence checks to determine what's in this soul gem, if anything's still in it. Well, you kind of know something is still in it because it's glowing. An empty soul gem doesn't glow.
Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I'll just share that. It's just like the soul is still present due to the nature of the glow. That being said, the nature of the soul, or where or who it came from, is up for debate, as it doesn't appear to have exhibited the same level of intelligence as I do.
Hmm.
Can I eat it?
I would prefer that you did not.
It is a thing of power, yes? Yes?
Not in and of itself. It was crafted by someone.
Please?
You have an entire horse spine right there. Why don't you start on that?
It doesn't have a soul in it. That does. I've never eaten a soul before.
So why
On
start
that
now?
I must protest.
This is
but-
why you're not allowed in some churches,
but-
isn't it?
No, that's because I killed a priest. What's the
I'm
druidic?
sorry.
See?
What's the druidic Oh yeah, the best time to plant a tree is yesterday. The second best time is today. So let me eat the soul gem.
No.
Zahn, please keep that away from Joe.
Grab it and put it in my shell.
Thank you. We'll see if there's a way to release the soul at a later time.
Ah, shellless soul. Yes, I like that. I guess it'd be technically boneless.
You're a weird one, bud. Just want you to know that.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I love this little fucking owl. This little chaotic, little gremlin.
Yeah, there's a
of an
lot.
owl.
This owl is a lot.
Ironically, he's not even chaotic aligned. That might change soon, though.
What do you mean,
Very
might be?
concerned.
You want a chaotic? Well, I can't be a chaotic evil druid, sadly.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, there's no alignment restrictions. Never mind.
Welcome to 5e, where we threw the alignment restrictions out the window.
I've been playing Pathfinder video games recently.
And even if it was, I'd say fuck that. Be your chaotic evil druid.
You can be a chaotic evil druid. Think about it. A druid that kills random human settlements so they can regrow the forest in their place.
Mm.
I would say Poison Ivy, but she's not really chaotic.
I feel there may be a conflict of interest.
I sit down on the boat, much like how Josephus sits in his picture.
I'm gonna lean over to Enforcer. We might want to keep an eye on the little one.
That is becoming a very extreme certainty. I feel that he may require guidance so that he does not go down a path of evil.
You know, I'm gonna let you do that, bud.
Are y'all whispering this, or can I hear it?
Oh,
I
I'm
don't whisper
saying it.
very well.
I already know guidance. My teacher taught it to me. Yeah, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Less a
Good
spell
job,
and more it's less about being a spell and more about a state of mind, Josephus.
You sound just like Ty.
We clerics have our reasons to be the way we are.
You know, he was happy I killed that cleric. Well, priest.
You know, probably not the best thing to tell to a cleric.
Eh. He
Yeah.
was an asshole. Now he's going to turn around.
I feel that this will be a story for later, but for right now, it's probably best not to do it in the middle of a gator and undead infested lake.
No, I got charm animal. I want to find another gator.
Why'd you have to get him started? You could have said we just need to get across the lake. You had to mention something else he can eat.
He does seem to have a voracious appetite.
Gators
for no apparent reason.
are weaker than me. I don't want to eat them.
What, you wish to eat this? Gestures at the sign in the boat.
Fuck, where's my turning? Oh, there it is. It was powerful. Therefore, I'm going to eat it and get its power. This is the way of nature.
Forcer kind of tilts his head. Why do you seek power?
So I don't feel weak anymore.
And
You
what
know,
is
bud?
making you feel weak?
Did I just
Yes.
unmute myself to cough? What the fuck?
Yes.
Wow.
I wouldn't exactly call a giant bear weak.
It is an ingrained philosophy, ingrained trauma that was incited in me from a childhood state.
And that made you a serial killer.
I don't kill cereal. Cereal is weak.
And what happens?
That was a joke. Laugh.
And out of curiosity, what do you suppose happens when you run out of things to kill, when there is nothing stronger than you?
Then something will come and kill me, so it may get stronger itself. Either that or I become a god. One of the two.
Power is a strange thing, in my experience. People who have it always seem to crave more, even when there is no more to be had.
You know, just promise me if you ever come after me, you'll do it in the dark.
Oh, you're weaker than me. I wouldn't eat you, don't worry.
Sure.
What is power, Josephus?
The ability to kill people. Or
And
not
is
be
there
attacked
only-
when you make fun of them.
Is there only one way to obtain this?
No. But I like this way. It suits me.
I pray that one day you do not have to look back on a path of blood. It is not a good thing to look back on.
Well, this just got deep. Looks over a boat.
I'm just gonna back up after hearing that.
Josephus' head is slowly turning around to look at each person around him. And being an owl, it does a whole 360.
Yeah, you're a weird one, bud. You're a weird one.
I'm an owl.
You're a weird one.
Owls are natural predators. If I wasn't sentient, this wouldn't be weird in the slightest.
A follow-up question. Your desire to eat this soul, how do you know that the soul is strong enough to be of worth to you?
Oh, I have no idea. I just want to try it.
I feel that we need to have further conversations.
I think you need to eat some bones.
I do not require ingestion of any sort of edible substance.
Oh, I know.
Hey, Groper.
Groper?
That's his name.
There's 2 P's in there.
Gropper?
Proper.
Gropper. I know it looks like
Hey.
Groper, but it's Gropper. Like
Hey,
Hopper,
Gropper.
but with a grop.
Hey, Gropper.
Yeah.
So this P-roll go any faster?
He looks at his one arm. Nope.
Thanks.
I love this character. I don't know why.
How could you not like him? He's a sad-looking old one-arm frog.
Just the Stonewall delivery of the answers. Just
To the other side.
Alright. This entire time, Grapple has actually been moving the boat slowly. And just as you leave this area, you kind of hear in the distance some splashing. As you look back, you see where the corpses were. And occasionally there's a snap and splash of water.
Well, that looks promising.
Well, hopefully it will give the creatures something else to focus on for the time being.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Eating a soul, of all things I have heard in my short time on this planet.
How old are you?
Enough.
7.
Cool.
Whoa. What?
Well, his soul's older. Do you remember the soul in you?
Enforcer kind of looks down and kind of looks at the water, whatever like murky reflection he can see of himself.
That is also a complicated story.
Seems so.
Not the yes or no answer.
Do I remember anything of the soul that was supposed to be in this form? No. There are bits and pieces, instincts, sudden, random thoughts. But other than that, I am only what I am.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We're about at halftime. So,
That is a beautiful thing to go on a break from. Very somber note.
yeah.
Let's see, on that down note.
And on that down note, let's take a short break.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Wait, did you say short rest?
Well, that's up to you if you decide to take one.
Can I?
Yeah, you can take as many short rests as you want, right?
I'll take a short rest.
The only rest that has a cap on it is a long rest.
I get my use of wild shape back. Now go get a drink.
Alright. We're going to run this ad real quick.
Oh. Yeah, I will also use a short rest.
Alright, yeah. And I'm going to get a snack. I'll be right back.
I'm back.
I never left.
I'm just quickly getting my channel divinity macros made.
I will say this. Maybe I shouldn't change him to chaotic, because he does have a very explicit code he lives by. Or rules, I should say. So, it actually fits neutral better than anything else.
Oh, I totally forgot that this was a channel divinity option because of the cauldron of everything.
Which one?
Harness divine power.
Oh yeah. I just can't wait till we get, we just throw the cleric in as a nuke against a whole horde of zombies at level 5.
The whole Zord of zombies.
Horde of zombies. Leave me alone. I had a
No,
day.
I'm thinking about, like, Power Rangers things. Aren't those called Zords?
Yep.
The giant robots?
Yeah.
A giant zombie golem made up
Big-
of smaller zombies.
Oh
Big
no.
Joe. Throw me into the middle of them. Yeet! Turn undead.
He just looks at giant Big Joe. Probe me.
No, at level 5, and turn undead just destroys them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like yeet me into the middle of all of them, just explode.
Yeet.
Hey guys, we'll just sit here. You go ahead and walk up there and get in their face real quick. First round combat looks all the same. We all hold our action. You walk up, set it off.
Nuke! And apparently I also get my channel divinity back on a short rest. Did not know that.
Yeah, a surprising amount of things come back on a short rest.
You're gonna be kind of key here soon.
Gets even worse at level 26, because then I can have an armor class of 21.
Yeah.
26, what?
No, when I get to level 6, I can have an AC of 21.
Oh, I thought you said 26.
No,
I don't-
not quite.
My man, I don't think we're making it there this campaign.
You never know. You could get some dope ass armor.
No, I'm to level 26.
No.
No, if we found some plate mail armor, this would be a whole different story.
Whole new game.
Am I picking up when y'all talk?
I don't think so.
I mean, I hope you're picking up when we talk so you hear
No,
us.
I mean, you hear an echo from my mic when you talk. That's what I mean.
No.
I have not.
I've been noticing my name light up. Is that just background noise? Huh?
Yeah.
It might be background noise, but it's like quiet enough that I don't even hear anything.
It's like white noise in the background. It's not really a big bother.
Oh boy, at level 6, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, is everybody back?
Confirm.
Do not know.
I'm still here.
Enforcer is present.
Storm, you here?
I'm here. Sorry.
Alright, cool.
I'm ready.
Also, Knight, fuck you for giving another gift of sub to Pure Demon 1. Fuck you. Fuck you, but thank you, but also fuck you.
An apt series of events there.
I don't have subs to give away, so.
So weird. I usually mute myself to thank for subs, but I can't because you're here and you're not listening on... Ah! Anywho. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright. Grappa continues down the various channels of the swamp, navigating through the cypress trees that grow in the area, the various massive mushrooms that grow off their limbs and trunks, avoiding the possible large creatures that dwell in these waters. Let me see here. Alright, Elbin and Josephus, you both notice every so often almost like log-like shapes dip under the water.
Do I recognize these log-like shapes
Uh,
and what they may be?
Make an investigation check to try and see if you can, the next time you spot one, see if you can try and figure out what it may be.
I mean, I have an inkling of what they may be. Let me roll an investigation check, though. Not great at those. Yeah, I'm not great at those.
You spot the next one that kind of just disappears, but you can't really figure out what it is.
May I also attempt one?
Yes, you may.
And I have guidance.
You do have guidance.
25.
You spot the same one Elbin did, but well, he was really unable to discern what it was other than just a sinking log. You notice that the shape is, while it does resemble a log, it is not a log. What could be confused as bulk looks to have a scaled appearance, but you also notice a slight shimmer of something. It looks like it could be something metallic. What at first you presume could be a fairly average-sized alligator just doesn't seem to make sense. It seems to be wearing metal. And you just caught a brief glimpse of it.
That alligator's wearing armor.
Well, we should probably just leave it alone then.
Grumper,
Yep.
is there a local population of lizard people?
There's a few that ain't lizard folk.
Cool. Are they friendly?
Sometimes we're coming up to their home here in a bit.
Cool. You see, those type of people understand my way of living. I appreciate them. He's gonna look back out over the water.
I worry you're gonna want to kill their chieftain or leader.
Only if he's significantly strong.
Okay.
I feel the need to inform you that sometimes it takes a stronger individual not to fight.
I agree.
You agree, but you do not live by these words?
I'm not strong in that way.
You could be, if you just tried.
Eh.
There's going to be a lot of awkward conversations between the druid and the cleric. I can feel it.
At least he knows his faults.
You two are gonna be best friends.
Somehow, over the course of this, we're just going to become inseparable.
At least he knows his faults. He knows where his weaknesses lie.
This is my Josephus. I've only known him for a day, but if anything happened to him, I would kill you all.
I would help.
But you'd be dead.
Undead Josephus.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, wait! I didn't even mean that, but...
Here we go again.
I mean,
Look.
2 levels, I do get animate dead if you wanted to be undead.
Look, I don't... This one's not going to be as easy to hurt as Isaac was. Or is.
He's still around. You still have one more
I still got one more session to die.
He could still die. That was the chance. Maybe.
Death is ever the possibility.
You die when you're meant to die.
Anyways.
Whenever that may be.
Okay, champion of the Raven Queen.
Anyway.
Anyways.
As you continue down this channel, for really lack of a better word, the clouds begin to part, the rain subsides, and off in the distance you see a small village floating on top of the lake, despite it not actually being a lake. But you know, Moke Lake, you got it. As you continue, you see a few individuals, all on the docks. They are fairly large, scaled reptilian people, massive jaws and teeth, and large, thick tails, muscular builds. Many of them, not so modestly dressed, as in not dressed at all. Many of them carry nets, of just going about their average days. You can just kind of see from the distance. And they seem to take notice of your canoe. Rowboat. But seem not to give you much attention at all.
Fascinating. So these are the lizard folk that some of the writings discuss.
Nah, I wouldn't call them that.
Oh, I do apologize. Is that an offensive term here?
That ain't lizard folk. That there gator folk.
Even better.
Sorry, excuse me. Grouper, Gropper.
Yep.
You said gator folk.
Yep.
As in, like lizard folk, but alligators.
Something like that.
And you say they not real aggressive.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
What is the not all the time?
Well,
Like, when do they tend to be aggressive?
usually if you call them a lizard folk, don't tend to
Right.
like that too much.
Right, thank you.
Or if you
I
ain't
know.
gonna tell, they don't like that too much.
Josephus?
Thank you for telling me how to easily start a fight. I appreciate it.
Josephus.
Josephus, no.
Josephus?
Yes.
I have heard they do all find the tickles though, which I think is kind of weird.
Like, trying to, like, grab and hold Josephus in the boat.
I will become a bear. I will be bigger than you.
We do not need to fight them. They are not enemies.
Yet.
We will cross that bridge when we come to it. After all, you would not want to exhaust yourself before we got to the real enemies, now would you? The strong ones?
I have been fighting strong enemies all day, and I'm still ready to go for more.
This is what
Well,
you should
I
do,
am
right?
not. I could use a night's rest.
4 out of 5.
Okay, well, when you get in here, this is what you say. As you pass by, if you don't go though.
Oh, I'm at
Just
4 out of
trying
5,
to
sir.
hold the old fuck in the boat. Just no.
What's that?
It's like herding a cat.
I'm at 4 out of 5
Please
still.
be small.
Potato computer.
Same here. I'm waiting.
That last 5, just being an asshole, huh?
Oh,
Yep.
but I can see it on the stream though.
I haven't even dropped your tokens in yet. Imagine if I dropped your tokens in and you try to load that shit in, then it would be like 4 out of 20.
Can I become a gator?
When do you need
Can I become a
Actually,
gator
Could you even become an octopus? When do you get your swim speed?
Oh, shit.
That is a good
Wait.
question. I forgot that was a druid thing.
I forgot about that until just now when you said, "Can I become an ogre?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute,
Oh, damn it. My bad. I can only become that next level.
you son of a bitch!"
To be fair, this
Hey.
didn't exactly come into play any.
I have the village.
I don't know. That restrained bit was freaking pretty powerful.
It is.
Hey, I
I'll
have
have to wait till
question,
next level.
Neil. Can I, as a changeling, turn into a alligator peoples?
If you've seen them,
Oh, okay.
Yay, I can see the village that I have to try desperately not to let Josephus burn down.
Why would I burn down a village?
yeah, that's not alive.
Yeah.
Because that's Josephus.
He won't be the
Really?
direct cause of it, but it will happen.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm a sociopath, not an arsonist. There's a difference. One's a mental illness, and so's the other.
Wait.
Actually, to be fair, oh, Huh. I'm gonna have to get my DSM out.
Oh no. What have I started?
No, arsonist is a crime, not a mental illness.
Arsonry is the crime. Arsonist
This is a person that does it. It's not a mental illness.
could be.
It's just someone that commits a crime.
It is. One of them is the possessive reliability of fire or some shit like that.
Pyromania is the mental condition.
That's it. That's what it is.
Here we go.
That's the one.
Why are we discussing mental health right now? This is not the time for mental health discussions.
It's always the time for mental health discussions.
What do you think I've been discussing with Josephus as enforcer?
I was just trying to make him meet the sniper reference.
Fair enough.
Anyway, do you choose to stop by the settlement set before you, or do you continue past?
Josephus wants to stop.
I'm not sure I trust Josephus in this town.
Josephus, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Can you make me a promise not to kill anything that is not more powerful than you today?
Why would I ever kill anything that's less powerful than me? Unless it's attacking me.
No, even if they attack you,
But even if they attack me?
you have to ask us permission to kill them. Otherwise, you can't kill them. You can hurt them, but you can't kill them.
Okay.
Can we extend that to all the denizens of this village?
They're all weaker than him.
I agree.
We hope.
They're all weaker than him.
Well, actually, I do hope there is someone strong there.
I walk up, and I just kind of
I
grab
promise
the
I
tin
won't.
can,
I
turn it
won't.
towards me and say, they're all weaker than him.
I won't attack them on sight. I'll just make a note of it for later.
They may know something about what's going on, probably.
Which is why I'm making a note of it for later.
You concern me.
You concern me.
You
How do-
both concern me.
How do I concern you?
That is a long and drawn out discussion of ethics that we can have later.
We're gonna have many of those, I feel.
Yes. I'm used to it.
I feel that says something more about you than it does me.
No. It says something about both of us. You see, and he points to the two, the Dragonborn and the Dragon Turtle. They don't have a problem with me.
Well, unfortunately, my goddess might be somewhat cross with me if I allowed you to do some of the things you're suggesting.
I just don't want to be thrown into prison because of a small bird.
There is also that. And there he goes. Oh dear.
Have fun. Go catch him. I'm going to kind of fall back behind everybody for a bit. Just taking up the rear.
Axel will stay behind with you.
Someone play the Benny Hill theme. It's just Justice now.
Alright. So, hold on. Once the other ones have gone far away, it's just me and Easel. I'm going to look at Easel and I'm going to say, hey, I need you to keep your mouth shut about this.
Sure.
And I'm going to change into an alligator person.
You will see his eyes go wide and his jaw drop a little.
And I'm going to go the opposite way of Josephus.
Don't follow the crowd.
Forcer's just trying not to step on anyone's toes while chasing an elf look around.
Are either of these two things an inn? Is that a yes or no?
I think he did the reverse muting again.
Oh.
I did. Every time.
Rip.
Every time. Yeah, so I was just getting my mind straight. So, as you continue on through the small village, town, if you even want to call it that, settlement, that's probably the more correct term, you notice that there does seem to be a somewhat lack of people here, compared to the amount of buildings and materials. They have taken note of you as you have kind of approached, but they seem to be paying you not too much mind. The two buildings you are next to, one of them appears to be just some sort of little shack with bells and other supplies. This one right here. The other one appears to be some sort of establishment of some kind. You can't really tell from the outside. Well, actually you can, because there's not really any walls. They're kind of opened up areas. As you look inside, you see an individual who is currently cooking on a, looks like some kind of grill. And there's a few other Gator folk individuals who are eating, about 2 or 3 or so.
If I hear banjo music,
If
So
if I wasn't worried about DMCA, there probably would be banjo music.
So is,
jambalaya, some crawfish, etouffee.
so is that this building?
No, that is the storage area. It looks like.
Ah.
The big one is the cooking area.
Josephus runs inside.
All right, you run inside. You kind of basically there's like a little bit of like bead cordons that kind of surround the area, and you kind of like dash through. The small jingles behind you.
Am I tall enough to actually hit those?
Yeah, they kind of go to the floor.
Oh, okay, cool. Is there a bar of some kind? Or, like, a counter?
Yes, as you know, there is a kind of like a table that is set out like a bar. Kind of draw this out for you, kind of like right here.
Okay.
Under this carpet area is a few bits of seating. That's where some of the individuals who are eating are at. And behind the bar, quotations, it's kind of a grill, fairly large grill with a Gator folk who is cooking at it.
I'm gonna crawl up onto the bar. Hello, friend of nature.
Please don't do anything rash. Please don't do anything rash. Please don't do anything rash.
The individual turns around to look at you, and now that they're looking at you, you see this fairly large, they're still medium size, but it is a fairly large individual, about 7 foot or so, 6 feet maybe. Big, bulky build, large belly, wearing a little bit, almost a little bit nothing more than a loincloth and a kind of like a top made out of some sort of leaves material. A big toothy grin goes across their face as they look at the little bird person in front of them. I'm from the south. Please don't hate me, anyone. Well, what do we have here? What you doing out here now, little boy? What you doing?
I'm killing things.
Oh, you a little killer, ain't you? Oh, look at this, boys! And he kind of turns around, looks at them, and they just kind of look at him a little bit with a side eye. This little boy right here, little killer. Look at him, look at this little fella right here, little feathers and little feathers and shit. Look at this little killer. You a little killer, ain't you? Oh, we got a whole bunch of little killers around here.
I'm gonna pull out a.
Enforcer is really glad his eyes can't widen.
I'm gonna pull out a gold coin, and then like dump the bones I got from the past 2 fights on the counter. Could you disinfect these and make a food out of them?
The individual looks at the bones in the corner. Oh, we got a big spender here, boys! Wow. Disinfect. Oh, we don't need to disinfect this. We just throw it all in the pot. It's all extra flavor.
No. Those are from undead creatures.
He's
Please
done.
boil them
He's
first.
already taken the bones and like just thrown them in like this kind of like weed pot. Not not weed as in smoking, but
Yeah.
and has thrown it on the grill. That's kind of got this like slow summer going on. Filled it with some water. That as he's pouring, you kind of notice looks a little green as it's pouring in. Nah, from the undead, all that don't matter. I don't matter no one bit. That's just extra flavor. That's what we call around here extra flavor. It gives you that going on. Ooh, yeah.
Make a gumbo out of it.
I was meant to die here. And it will be good.
Oh, we all meant to die here, boy. Now, is that your daddy right there? Daddy, do you want something as well? Do you want some of this fine Cajun cuisine? I just call it Cajun, holy shit. You want some of this kind of fine cuisine right now here?
He's 7 years old. If anything, I'm his dad.
Enforcer's just standing there, just like shocked, just like gently pat one hand on his holy symbol.
I'm 42.
If the individual had glasses, it would kind of just lower them a little bit, but they don't. Fair enough, be it what you will. Now what brings y'all one out of pots here?
I already told you.
You just here to kill stuff and to make soup?
Well, according to everyone else, there's some bigger relevance to it. I wasn't really paying attention.
Ah, that's fine. No need to tell old me no nothing. And as he's talking, he takes like this big crustacean claw, and just kind of and dumps it into the pot. And what about you, baby daddy, whatever it is you are? What you down here for?
I was sent from Aag by my temple to assist in dealing with the problems with rabid undead.
Rabbit undead? I ain't got no problem about rabbit undead right here. That's just regular undead. Well, if you want to learn more about them, you better go to cheese. We've been having a little problem about them, but not about with undead. Undead is just fine. They just weird.
I like this town.
It's so weird doing it and then just cutting it off to let y'all answer. Feels a little weird to do that. But I think it
it's
works.
just right. I think it works very well.
Enforcer would be blinking like an owl if he could.
Like an owl, you say?
Hoot hoot.
Just slowly looks down at Josephus. What did you bring me into?
Your own legs brought you here.
I have to keep you out of trouble.
You literally don't.
I feel like if I walk away, I'm going to come back to a bar fight.
While you stand there, you might be walking into a bar fight here.
Look around you. Does that sound like a bad thing to happen to these people? They would enjoy it, and it would be good.
I'm gonna
glad
go
I'm
find
not
the
there.
others. Have fun.
As you look around, you kind of notice a lot of the individuals have very heavy scarring. A few of them are losing like bits of the tail. Some of them are missing some toes. One's missing an arm.
Josephus, don't die before we return, please.
You really think I can die?
I guess it depends on how your stomach is.
All right, what is everyone else doing on that brilliant little interlude?
I'm up. I'm all the way up here. I went the opposite way, and I look like a gator folk. I'm just kind of cruising the town, seeing what I see.
All right, as you cruise the town, you see various other gator folk that kind of just nod at you
Nice.
as you pass.
Does any of them have like a boomstick, as I do?
None of them appear to have any sort of boomstick.
All right.
The ones that have weaponry that you can see appear to be wooden clubs with serrated teeth embedded into the clubs. Other ones have spears, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What about you two?
I don't know. I'd probably just be following around with our dragonkin.
I'll just be standing here still thinking, what the hell just happened with Eldon?
Just said can't say anything. Did something and just left. No explanation.
Don't say anything. Turn into a different race entirely. Walked away.
And just walk away.
Yep.
Don't know how to process that, dude.
Existential crisis happening right now.
I mean, the owl was weird, killing things, eating bones, but that's just unnatural.
Elbin, you were supposed to be the only unweird one.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Yeah. I'll make my way back that way. Oh, but out of their sight, I'm gonna change back into where I was before.
Alright,
Make sure I'm out of sight when I do it, just so I don't cause a stir amongst the gator folk.
yeah, you find a little area that you think
Sweet.
no one's really seen. You change back into your human form? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, back into your human form.
What my token looks like.
Yeah.
This is Persona 1. I'm just gonna dawdle on back to them. Just, hey guys, you're falling behind.
I don't believe I was properly prepared for this experience.
No one ever is.
So, Josephus, you murder anybody yet?
If anything, I feel that he has started a cult.
Good for him. Hey, there's more of these gator folk down this way. Some of them got some pretty cool weapons.
I think I was referred to talk to the chieftain about our mission.
I did see a really big tent up that way. With a skeleton on the top. Quite impressive.
I suppose that would be a good place to start.
Yeah.
I am simply hoping that Josephus does not murder half the population while we're talking to the chieftain.
How do you say your name again? Isel or...
Oh jeez, hold up, give me a sec. Exile.
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 Yeah, Exile.
You good, Exile? Look like you saw a ghost.
Yes.
You good?
I need to talk to you later.
Well, think about that. Yeah, we'll
Did
talk
I-
later.
Did I miss something?
No.
Nah, we're good. Hey, there wasn't really much that way, but I did see the big tent. So let's go let's go there and see if it's the chieftains. Everything's cool.
Very well, lead the way.
I'm gonna lead them up all that way. I'm sure Josephus is doing fine.
Any of you fellas ever wrestled a bear?
No, I can't say I ever wrestled a bear, no, but I wrestled a big old catfish. He was about 10 feet long. Big teeth, sharp and pointed.
One of these guys have ever gone noodling.
Yeah, that's probably what he's talking about.
No, that's crazy, people. Alright,
Here's the big tent.
You all
Big
make,
shack.
you all make your way through the settlement, leaving Josephus behind at the grill shack.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. To the most prominent building on the floating structures. This one does actually have sets of walls to it, so you can't see inside. There are gaps, so you can kind of get small glimpses. And inside, you see, just at the bare glimpses, you see one individual who is wearing gown-like clothing, almost robing, and two other individuals standing at their side. The entrance would be up here.
Okay. Before we go in, I'm gonna look at the other two guys. Hold on. I was gonna look at the other two guys and go, "Hey, just like I told Enos earlier, don't say anything to anybody." I'm gonna change back into a gator guy.
What?
Does not come here. Does not come here.
Pat.
This will make it easier, probably. Maybe not.
Eyes.
I
It's a
feel like
slit.
this will very quickly backfire when they realize that you are not a part of their community.
Maybe. I tend to do this to blend in wherever I go, so just get used to that. You know, when in Rome and such.
What's wrong?
Whatever that place is.
I wonder how many times he has been slapped on the head for doing this.
Alright,
Not many times.
and the door in front of you is literally just more sets of those threaded bead cordons. Inside, you can now kind of see the individuals. But let's go see what Josephus is doing.
Yeah, let's see how that's going.
Any of y'all want to wrestle a bear?
Don't really know what a bear is. What's a bear?
Oh, I'll show you. Let's see.
Oh God, no!
How long does enlarged person last? Quick.
A minute?
Wait, how tall is this building?
Fairly tall. Like
Oh God!
Is it 30
20
feet
feet.
tall?
30?
Okay.
No, 20.
Alright, cool.
Oh no!
Let's see, where's my token? Josie's gonna hop down from the counter and wild shape into a bear. Boop.
Alright, you jump down from the counter waddle, and then transform into this much larger owl-like bear.
I call it a bear owl.
Yeah, a bear owl.
A bow, if you will.
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, so when he does a dash, is that a bowel movement?
Yes. No, that's just a regular movement. So, what's your bowel movement?
Hate it.
Yep.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's what we all know.
Flex.
That's what we all know.
Poop jokes.
I didn't make the joke.
That's canon.
I didn't make the joke.
Oh, fine.
That's what we all know.
Go ahead, make your bowel movement.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
flex with my 19 strength.
All right. You changing this bell, and the cook who's currently cooking away at your stew and the various foods in front of him kind of hears it. The wood kind of creak up under you. Looks back. It's like, oh, holy shit! Trash bell. Huh? I've seen worse.
He gives a thumbs up and then sits at the bar as a bear.
The bar doesn't actually have any chairs. It's kind of like a standing bar. There isn't really any chairs in this area. The individuals who are sitting outside kind of just sitting on the floor. And there's these kind of small tables in front of them. That kind of like little makeshift tables.
No. Is there any free seating for a large bear?
Yeah, the area is pretty empty right now. Oh, you meant
I'm
the
gonna-
dock. Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to sit with one of them.
Ah, yeah. Fuck. English language.
Waterside view.
Yeah, the one with a bunch of W's and R's and T's. That one. Alright. You got your way up next to one of the other alligator individuals. Plop down, the wood creaking up under you. The individual just looks at you slowly. Looks up at you, looks down. Takes a sip of his drink. That's a low grumble.
I know sign language.
Do you?
Okay, I think I have some free language slots. I'm not sure I
What do you mean you have a
specified.
free language slot? You never fit in all your languages?
Don't yell at me. Can I know Drow sign language?
Drow sign language?
It's a thing in Pathfinder. Look it up.
What the fuck is Drow sign language?
It's the sign
Is
language
this-
the Drow use.
Is this better or worse than the cleric forgetting to put in channel divinity macros?
Can I know common?
Whoa,
sign
because he's
language?
bringing in Pathfinder shit I've never even fucking heard of. The fuck is Drow sign language? Oh yes, sign language specifically of the Drow. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still.
Can I know common sign language?
Fuck it, why not? You know what? Fuck
Alright.
it.
Would
Drow
Elvish
sign language. It'll really help you out here, sure. You can learn Drow sign language.
Can I know common sign language?
In the Umbra swamplands, yeah,
Actually,
sure,
yeah,
Drow sign language. You can learn that. I'm sure it'll be very advantageous for you.
Hey, what's with all those weird things you're doing? You doing it?
Okay, so what sign language do I actually know? If
Oh,
any.
fuck. What languages do you know?
I
Correction. What languages have you picked out? With your
common and
free
I think
slot.
Avian. Is Avian language?
I don't believe it is. It is.
No, 'cause I
there's
think the-
Aarakocra.
Yeah, the Aarakocra
and there
speak
is
the elemental.
Aaron.
What's the native language of? Fuck, what's it called? Zephyr? The Air Nation.
Oh, for him.
Yeah.
It it would be Aaron.
Okay, cool. So
Not
he knows
spelled
common
like
and Air.
Aaron, but it would be.
Yeah.
It's a very very odd language. It's a bunch of windy sounds. So
a bunch of whistling actually.
yeah, it's a bunch of whistles and wind sounds.
But yeah, common and Aaron. He's from there.
Talking about languages, I immediately opened my thing to remember what languages I had, and then I remembered I have tool proficiencies in cook's utensils. Why the fuck?
Well then, hey, you know exactly what this fucker was doing when he was cooking.
Yep.
But sure, you could, fuck it,
Hey.
just
Those cook utensils gonna come in handy at some point.
Hey, sign
have to
hello
buy
to
them
the gator
first.
folk.
okay. You signed hello to the gator folk. This is where I'm at right now. I just say fuck it, do it. This is where I'm at right now.
You sign hello to the gator folk. You wave?
No, it's actually more like a salute. Like 2 fingers to your head and you take them away.
I like this entire time we were talking about what sign languages do I know. I sign hello. I wave. I salute.
I know a bit of ASL due to my job.
Fair enough.
All right, you salute as a bow, because we're going with that now, I guess. To the gator folk next to you,
Bowels do move in pairs.
who just nods slowly and takes another sip of his drink, but not leaving eye contact with you anymore. Now he's watching.
Oh yeah, I'm not blinking and making eye contact with him, and I'm gonna sign if he wants to share my food.
He doesn't blink, but he has that like secondary lid that kind of goes over his eye and back down. Takes another sip.
Alright, well this continues for as long as Shepard lets it. Just prolonged eye contact.
Crombie? Yeah! What's this thing doing? The one you were talking to before the cook kind of looks at you. I don't know!
He's just standing there menacingly.
Oh no, he's sitting with his legs crossed.
Menacingly!
I'm gonna sign to the chef that I want to eat with this man.
I think he wants a sip of your drink!
I try to motion no as quickly as possible. And point to the stew.
I think he wants you to put that drink in the stew!
I sign
That's
yes.
a little weird, but okay. What kind of stew you got? Zombie bone horse! Sound good. He gets up and he walks over. The one you're sitting next to gets up.
I'm content with this.
Alright, that's what happens. Okay, let's get back over here away from the shitstorm.
Away
Away
back
from
to the
that
main plot.
shitstorm and back to this shitstorm that is probably about to ensue.
Oh, fun.
Can't wait to hear what the chieftain sounds like.
Right? I'm excited.
Alright, as you... This is what you've been seeing, by the way, but for the most part. These fuckers. As you enter, you see these gator folk are currently sitting down in the room. The two adjacent to the individual who's wearing actual garments and has like this feather headdress down back of his head and neck down to his back. Stand up, weapons drawn, not recognizing the individuals who just walked in.
I have a sudden feeling that we have overstepped the decorum.
Hey, whoa, boss! Hey, whoa, boss! Calm it down. We peaceful like here. We don't want no trouble, boss.
The
What are you doing?
the two, what you can kind of presume are guards, kind of look back at the farthest away individual. who kind of gives a low rumble, and then they slowly look back at you. The group.
And Force is going to kind of step forward and kind of like lower himself a little bit and like kind of like bow toward the chieftain a bit.
Apologies for the intrusion. We were told to seek your counsel on a matter that we're dealing with.
What counsel do you seek?
My companions and I,
And he like turns, thinks about it, and then just gestures to the dragonborn and the turtle behind him.
are currently on a quest to deal with the problem with the rabid undead that local villages have been having. I was wondering, as natives of the area, if you might have any information.
I'll need some proof of who you are before I can give you any answers.
What sort of proof?
I lean over. You got that letter, remember?
Convince me. The fuck was that?
Convince him.
I don't believe you
don't
got a
we-
letter, you got a sending stone.
Yep, I've got the sending stone, and I'm gonna, and that's directly to the person who gave us the quest, right?
It is from
Yeah.
the priest, yeah.
Yep. Should I try that then?
What's up to you?
Yeah, whatever. I'll pull it out and I tell him about it and all that.
Yeah, plot device, you know.
Yes, plot device. Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm very tired. I'm
Fine.
kind of thinking through a haze right now.
It's fine.
Plot armor!
Yay!
Please don't kill us.
Please don't kill me.
Well, I mean, you could kill the owl.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
kidding.
The chief looks to one of the guards and motions them to you. And they approach. Hand open.
I dropped the sending stone in it.
Takes it. Looks at it. Walks back. Not breaking eye contact with you. He's actually walking away from you, forward facing you.
Backstepping, basically.
Yeah, backstepping. Hands the stone to the chief. And then stands back. Chieftain looks over the stone. And actually activates it. And speaks into it. In a low tone that... well, let's see. I'd have
Roll
to make...
perception, whether we hear.
Well, I'm looking at your passive perception to see what would pick it up, but I would need to make a...
I think mine
stealth
might be
check to do it.
16.
I'll just do this. Alright then, yeah, so, yeah. Actually, what is this stuff? Let me look. I should have just hit the stuff button, but I wasn't on my regular one. Oh, okay. Then yeah. So,
So, perception check.
well, just listening what I was listening. And you want to make a perception check? Because you can see he's whispering, then yeah, you can do so. But passively, Elbin and Enforcer, you two hear it. You can hear what he's saying. Zan, you can't hear what he's saying. He is Enforcer and Elbin. You can hear that he is talking into the stone. Does this one belong to Blight? And actually, I need to look to see if the stone... Actually, I need to look at Sending Stone. If you can... Other people can hear what the Sending Stone says back. Or if it's mental.
I think it's mental.
Yeah, it's basically the using of the sending spell.
Yeah,
So.
sending. So technically he didn't even have to say it, but he did. So. Really, they can only be used once per day.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Oh. That seems a little punishing for a stone that really only does one, basically. Anyway. You don't know what gets replied back, but the individual nods and hands the stone back to one of the gods, who takes it and brings it back to Yuzan. And then begins to walk back. You are fine. No. What is it you seek?
Well,
Go ahead.
where are they coming from?
The undead around these parts come from the land itself. But I believe you mean the ones attacking villages, yes.
Yes.
He motions around towards the rest of the settlement. Tell me, what did you see when you first came here?
Saw a small settlement. Few inhabitants, not much.
Forcer kind of thinks about it for a moment. I saw an indigenous people who had survived everything the swamp had thrown at them, and not only survived it, but thrived in it.
And what of you two?
I'm here to help the people in any way I can.
I'm here for an adventure.
You said the people thriving. And you did not notice our home is far larger than needed for the ones here.
My apologies, I had simply assumed that a hunting party was out.
Ah, yes, the hunting party is out. Many, but only one from us. And many taken from us, sent by another.
This other, you feel, is connected to the source of the problem?
I believe it is.
You'd like us to investigate them for you.
I believe you're already investigating. My people have been taken. Used to collect corpses. For deeds not done to them.
Head to the island of Cryptbog. In the center of this swampland. And there you will find the one known as Blight. The enslaver of my people.
Is this Blight a practitioner of the arcane arts?
They are attempting to be.
Looking at the gator folk around here, do their scales look similar to what we found in the drowned horseman?
They do not. Their scales are smaller. The biggest scales on them being those scoots, which are completely different shape than the one I believe Zahn has.
It would be our pleasure to liberate your people from this blight, as I feel that it coincides with our mission.
I think Josephus would be fine to kill something strong enough to enslave all of these guys. Yeah? I mean, he's always down to kill things.
That being said, it is starting to get dark, and some of our individuals may require rest. Would it be too forward to ask permission to dock and spend the night here?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I'm gonna try as well.
You have a higher charisma than me. I can just give you advantage on yours.
Okay.
Wait, we already have advantage, don't we?
Yeah, you already have advantage.
Woo!
Is that with advantage?
No.
Okay.
I prefer clicking the skill thing twice rather than
I think
doing
it shows
it.
both if you hit advantage.
I know. I just prefer doing it
Oh.
twice like that
Okay.
myself.
I know
19.
an older version of this, the rows weren't separated out so you could see both. I think this one might be fixed, I'm not too sure. Alright.
I believe we could make an arrangement for you to take up housing here for the time being.
That would be appreciated, and I would offer any assistance I can in the time being.
Then, if you wish to live under our roofs and fight for our people, suppose I should tell you more than I already have. Blight is a pestilence upon this land, attempting to forge into the arcane. But he is a fool, and cannot be doing it himself. I believe he is being aided in some way by someone.
Out of curiosity, what kind of creature is Blight?
Blight is a large, fearsome predator. Black scales. Flesh melting breath. And leathering wings.
Like dragon.
The Balrog. Blight is a dragon.
And that is a
And he-
dog.
Say, I called the dragon.
He seeks to delve into the arcane and captures your people and enslaves them? Is there any indication of what his end goal might be?
I have spoken with the spirits on such matters. And the only answer I could find is that he seeks power.
I got the final shot on the boss.
Blep blep.
Not Mike.
Hi, Elvin's roommate.
Hi, roommate.
Oh, I thought my mic was muted. My bad, guys.
You were
You guys were just laughing.
Well then, perhaps before he falls, Blight may be forced to reveal his benefactor. But fall he will.
I believe I already know who his benefactor may be. Whether or not they are a willing accomplice, I am unsure.
Who do you believe the benefactor to be?
There is a woman of human lineage who lives out in these swamps. She's a master of the arcane, and I have dealt with her on a few occasions. She studies the fallen in these waters. I have not heard from her in some time.
Do you know where she takes up residence? We may be able to investigate that matter.
He takes his staff and points it out in a direction.
She lives on the eastern parts of these waters in a large tree overgrown by decay.
Enforcer's going to bow again. Thank you for your information, Chieftain, and we will do everything in our power to save your people from this blight and bring it down. For the moment, though, we do require our rest, and I will be around to see what I can aid with around your settlement here.
He nods.
I will have one of my people find you a suitable hatch.
Thank you, Chieftain.
kind of taking the end of the conversation as a dismiss. Enforcer will respectfully back away in the bow until he's out of sight before turning around to go see if he can help anywhere.
Can I do an insight check to see what these guys think about turtles?
Sure. As you study, facial expressions and demeanor, not too far off from your own species, race, lineage, whatever you want to call it. They don't seem to be hostile to you.
Okay. I just want to know if I could do the brother kind of thing.
Oh, well. There's only one way to find that out, and that's to do it.
Yeah. Did they ever hand me back the sending stone?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Alright, you all exit the hut. It's not really a hut, it's more of a longhouse or anything. Anyway. What do you do now?
First thing I'm going to do is go find Josephius and make sure he's out of trouble.
Josephius.
I have a hard time with that name.
Josephus?
I like that. I like that. His name and
Josephius.
age. His name and age change every time it's brought up.
Alright, speaking of Josephius, let's go see what he's doing.
Has my food been served?
Well, as all that's been going on, your food has been finished and has been placed out. Now with the added drink, whatever that may have been, and brought out to you in a bowl, a small wooden bowl. Oh, not really small, kind of big, considering.
Do we have spoons, or what is the utensil situation?
Well, since you kind of requested a gentleman's beverage for your soup, unknowingly, but you did. The gentleman whose beverage was used is also having a bowl, and he appears to just be slurping it up.
Alright, cool. I was going to share it with him anyways.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up the bowl in my large hand and just start chugging it.
Okay, make a dexterity check as a bear.
Oh, fuck, what's my bear's dexterity?
Good question. I think it's 10.
I think you have a... Is it a negative modifier as a bear, or is...
I am a brown bear, so it is just a 10.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna roll my saving throw, and we're just gonna subtract what I have.
It's just a d20.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to roll a d20, so I got a 10.
Alright, you got a 10. Alright, well, despite being a bear and your oversized paws, you have enough dexterity to pick up the bowl and slurp it up. Not really slurping, you're kind of licking it. The soup itself is it is slightly pungent, a spicy odor as it hits your nostrils and bones a little bit. The The broth itself is thick. There's beans, small white things that you presume to be rice. There is what appears to be some sort of crustacean flesh. Hard to tell what kind. There's the bone that you procured, still with the algae growing on it and the little bits of flesh now cooked and boiled.
Yeah, that means it's safe.
Yeah, you know,
Hopefully.
safe. Maybe. It's just, cooked horse meat. It's delicious. As you drink the soup, it is fairly spicy. Has a strong, meaty broth taste to it, with a kind of a aftertaste of barley, and it bones a little bit going down. So, and make me a Constitutional saving throw.
That is at a +3.
As a bear.
Yes, so 15.
Okay. That's a little spicy. Not terribly bad, Your bear tongue doesn't really pick it up as much, it seems. And you seem to be able to handle the apparently alcoholic beverage that was added to it.
Stick. I'm gonna crack the bone open and suck out the marrow.
Easily done. The spine that is in the your bowl is easily bit into with your bear teeth.
Bear teeth?
Yeah, your teeth. Your tooth.
I have a beak.
Sure. And the gooey marrow that's kind of congealed. It's a little pungent. But tastes, like almost like a gelatin. A pungent, slimy gelatin.
I'm gonna give a big bear thumbs up to the chef, as much as a bear can give a thumbs up.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that right there, y'all. That's right there. That's good old gator folk cooking. Ain't gonna find nothing like that around these parts, I tell you what.
Nah, were you doing anything else during that whole...
Trying to figure out how to ask this other gator tell him that I want to wrestle.
Not easily, because you're
Yeah.
a bear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna stay seated
Not you stay seated in your bear.
among the gators as a
Water.
bear.
And after, several minutes, everyone else has left the hut and made their way out. And now you all see Josephus sitting at the wooden makeshift bar as a bear, drinking soup.
This is oddly wholesome and disturbing.
Don't look a gift bear in the mouth.
Josephus is gonna sign to them, asking if the chieftain is strong.
Is he having a seizure? I can perform medical.
You just see him making these weird hand motions with his paws.
I feel like all of us all at once just slowly tilt our heads.
I want you to take that into consideration. You're using your paws to make hand symbols.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think bear hands have that kind of dexterity.
They don't.
Exactly.
It
Is he okay?
stopping him from trying.
So he's trying something, but in reality, he's probably cursing us out or something like that.
Well, he is calling you uneducated for not knowing sign language.
He's speaking with a very loud stutter.
Are you okay? Do you require medical assistance?
I'm gonna, as a bonus action, turn back into Little Joe. I'm gonna have to teach you sign language.
I already know Common, Celestial, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Yes, but you don't know sign language.
It never came up as part of my studies. Usually when somebody came in deafened, it was for one of the higher priests to remove such thing.
You know, it's always been weird to me that more druids don't know sign language. Also, who's the gator? Oh, and he's gonna point to shape changed Elbin.
I have been told to use discretion on this matter.
Hi, my name's Big Joe.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I was muted that time. No, I shifted from being a gator a while ago.
Ignore me. This is not canon.
Rewind.
Yeah, after we left, I said once we were out of sight of everybody inside the big tent, I went back to looking normal Elbin.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh, my bad.
Anyways, I made a friend. You never told me your name. And it's to the guy who he just ate with.
He's calling me. Now looks at the small bird who was once a bear. Looks back at his bowl.
Oh no!
Shrugs.
Yeah, it's best to try to ignore that.
Alcohol helps.
I'll take another.
Yes, good.
Anyway, we met the chieftain.
Was he strong?
He's a nice guy. Told us about a strong guy. Yes.
Do you remember the discussion we had about dragon bones?
I know you cannot exactly read my face because I am an abnormal race to you people, but I am very excited.
So there may, possible, not 100%, be a bad dragon we have to kill.
I don't care if he's bad or she. I haven't asked them their identity.
Now, the catch with this is they may not be the willing bad person. They may be being controlled by evil witch lady.
Clarification, I believe that the witch lady was the one whose loyalties were in question.
Never mind, we gotta kill them both.
Also, clarification, black dragons are usually evil.
Clarification, that's a stereotype. Also, second clarification,
That
I
is a
couldn't
big
care less.
stereotype. I don't appreciate that myself, but that dragon is a bit of an asshole.
I don't care if he's evil or not. I would very much like to eat his bones.
Oh, well, if we get his bone, bring it back here. We'll make some dragon soup out of that time.
Ooh, I like that idea. You're good.
Its heart is mine.
What's this town called, by the way?
You know,
Well,
that's something we could have asked.
I like that. Very, very wholesome. Home. Wish I had one of those.
Do you see why I looked like I had a headache when I left here? There are very vastly different interactions.
Your head can hurt.
You know, I see why, but I also understand them. They're like on the same level mentally.
Why do you think I got excited? Hold up. I am not dumb. But I do agree with these people. We share a similar philosophy.
It's strange. It's like he's in his natural habitat.
I feel that his natural habitat is anywhere that he can kill things.
My
Yeah.
natural habitat is something big's ribcage.
Anyways, during the conversation with the chieftain, we managed to secure lodgings for the night.
Oh. Good. Does that mean I have time to do something?
It depends on what it is.
I want to charm a large toad.
Say what now?
Well, we're in a swamp. I can locate animals. It'd be nice to have a friend.
Oh, I do love me some big old frog. Give me some big old frog legs. We can fry them up and grill them up and put them in a stew.
And worst comes to worst, we just eat them.
I'll eat you. Joe comes first.
Yeah. He'll try. Or you'll try.
So where's our lodging for the night at?
I believe we're waiting for one of the chieftain's people to come tell us which one.
Oh, okay.
I do not think it will be hard to find us. We are a very strange group of individuals.
Speak for yourself. I fit in here.
Yeah.
Maybe mentally, however, physically. Gestures at small owl.
It barely comes up to my freaking kneecaps.
Yeah, right?
Screw you guys, I'm gonna go find a better friend. And I'm gonna go over here and cast Locate Animal
Alright.
as the second level spell.
You know, aside from his sociopathic behavior, he's a great guy.
I like him. He's bringing me some good stew, and he pays well, too.
Did I say something offensive? I was merely stating an observation.
Alright, I'm looking for a giant frog. Is there a giant frog within 5 miles of here?
Yes.
Alright, which direction and how close?
Mini. Closest is about 200 feet that way.
Cool. Is Gopper still here?
Oh yeah.
So right
Oh
about
yeah,
here.
I was muted when I was making his little speech of "Don't kill anyone." Yeah. He's currently just sitting down at the dock by his boat, chewing on a stem.
I offer him a gold coin. And take me to find a giant frog. I know where it is. I'll point their direction.
He kind of looks at himself.
Found him.
No. No. This is a funny joke.
Oh, you meant like a real four-legged, not too smart frog. All right.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Unties the boat.
Hop on in.
He's that way. I'm just gonna start guiding him to where the frog is.
Is this a fence? What the fuck even is this?
I don't know what just happened, but it happened. And it's glorious.
All right.
The thing that can fly is relying on a boat to go get this thing.
You'll tell me where to go.
I don't
You
know
know,
why I give it a motor.
I imagine it's just his mouth in the water blowing.
Yeah, he just does it with his mouth. He doesn't know why he does it, he just does it.
I'll be honest, I forgot that I have a fly speed.
Figured you
Because,
did.
like, it's too cute to not imagine him walking everywhere.
It's just like owl, flight, bird. Let's get on a boat to go find a frog.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do. You go on a boat to find a frog. You don't fly to find a frog. Frogs don't fly.
Except for actual owls that get frogs from flighting.
Frogs don't fly, they swim. Alright, so, I guess you two are going on an adventure.
Yes.
Alright, you lead him to an area farther than 200 feet away, because you just said fuck the one that was closest. But
I
eventually,
thought we were going to the one that's closest.
you went to him and you said go that way, and it was away from the 200 feet that was closest to you. So.
I thought that's where you pointed. Whatever. If I get to a frog, I get to a frog. It does not matter.
Eventually, you find one of the frogs. You don't see it, but you know it's somewhere.
I'm gonna throw a small bit of jerky into the water, about where I know where it is.
Alright, you throw a small bit of jerky into the water.
Take the bait, piece of shit.
You lose sight of the jerky.
Oh.
He's not the smartest fellow.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, as in something eats it, or?
No, as in you threw it into mucky water and now you couldn't see what you threw in.
I thought it flipped. No? Oh. Do you have any
I don't
fish?
know the buoyancy of jerky, I'll be honest
Look up
with you.
the buoyancy of jerky. This is your job.
You know what? Fair enough, that is my job. But I don't think that information is out there.
You
No.
are the worst kind of person.
You're a terrible, terrible person. I hope you get stuck as DM sometime.
I DM all the time.
Oh, good.
This is actually one of the few experiences I have as a player.
Oh,
Um,
may you always have a player like this.
Huh, yes, as I thought, that information is in fact not out there.
Does jerky float? It's like, what? What?
No, it probably doesn't.
Depends on what kind of meat the jerky's made out of. Depends on how dried out it is.
If there's
You know
not a
what?
lot of
Matter, it
fat,
doesn't
there's
float.
you know
not a
what?
lot of fat, then no, it won't float. If there's fat, even if it dried out, it'll float because the fat is really, really not that dense.
Fellas, I remember something. I'm a druid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the location I vaguely know the frog is in.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that is a 15 DC dex save.
Hold on, let me look up the stats for a giant frog.
I have them if you want to see.
I've already pulled it up. Well, I'm loading. I clicked it, and I'm loading. Did you want a giant frog or a giant toad? You said frog.
Frog. The one that's challenge rating 1 out of 4.
Okay, so the medium one. Got it.
Yes. I'm going to ride it.
You said dex?
Dex, yes.
Okay, hold on. Does it have... No dex save. Proficiency. 13. Pretty sure that fails, right?
It is now outlined by Fairy Fire.
Alright. Under the dark, murky green water, you see an outline of a glowing shape.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Oh yeah, it's just below you.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Do you have... Do you have to have actual sight of it?
I can see its outline.
You can see its outline. Fuck it, I'll allow it, who cares? It's just a frog, it's just a giant frog, who fucking cares? It'll die in one hit anyway.
It will. So DC 15 will save.
Will save. Okay, Pathfinder.
Oh, so fuck. I'm
One.
sorry.
Okay, it fails.
Sure.
All right. You channel your magics into that one specific glowing spot. And you believe the magic has taken hold.
I'm gonna try and coax it into the boat.
Okay.
I assume that's a handle animal check.
Well, it's charmed by you, isn't it?
It is. It doesn't exactly understand the same language as me.
Not unless you use base bond.
I don't think I have that spell yet. Oh, wait.
It must see and hear you. Really? It has to see you for animal friendship to work. Ain't that some shit?
Shit.
Huh.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Who cares? The beast intelligence for how the spell fails. Okay, where it's not. Otherwise, be charmed by you. Okay, so just charmed. Okay. 24 hours.
Yeah.
Longer than I thought it was. I'd be damned.
It is.
Alright,
That's like call it.
well, proceed.
The druid animate dead.
Proceed to try and coax the now glowing, friendly frog from the water onto the boat.
Animal handling with guidance. So 20.
Okay. You rolled a 20.
I'm gonna like splash the water to get its attention.
Okay.
I kind of like motion for it to come up to me with like some food in my hand.
Alright. You, as you do that, you see two big eyes just out of the algae on the surface of the water. Glowing, of course. And then you see a large tongue grab the meat.
Hi, my name is Joe. Please get in boat. I'm gonna like kind of usher it into the boat.
Alright, there is a splash of water, and the frog lands in the boat. The boat kind of tips a little bit from side to side, almost flipping over, as this now pretty large frog is now in the boat. It's actually larger than Grapple.
Yep, it is a medium creature. Wait, is Gropper small?
Yes.
Oh.
He's about your size.
Gropper, this is Ribbit. Ribbit, this is Gropper. Wait, which one of them made that noise?
Grapple.
Oh.
Which one made that noise? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, we can go back to home now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I kind of wish I wish I gave it an engine now. But it's funny if he was paddling with one on. Alright, you make it back to the dock with your large frog friend and slightly smaller frog friend. You ties the boat back up to the dock.
Leave the
And
frog
you
over.
run off.
I'll leave the frog over here. Oh, was there more?
No, not really.
Alright, cool. I'll leave the frog to all my old
Grapple
friends.
waves away at the frog, and the frog waves back, and they hop away.
Does anyone know how to make a harness out of rope?
I'm sorry, a harness of what?
All of the gator people around you just kind of raise their hand.
Hey, could you make a harness for the gator? I'll give you a gold piece.
Wait, could you make a harness
Wait.
for the gator?
Blight.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I could, but that's a little spicy,
Freudian.
if you know what I mean.
Freudian slip. I meant for my toad.
Frog, but okay, I think I can do that for you.
Frog. I am a druid. I can identify creatures.
I have the sudden desire to go pray away the sins.
Sure you can, little buddy, sure you can.
Alright.
So, there are questions to be had,
There it is.
but I think they'd be best in our place to stay the night.
Enforcer just reaches into his backpack, pulls out his prayer book, and just starts flipping through the prayers looking for something for this situation because it feels sinful.
This is a sin. I know it's in here somewhere.
Nothing in that book will ever help you.
Frog taming is definitely a sin. I know it's in here.
I'm not gonna bother with asking how, why you have a frog friend now.
I'm a druid.
Welcome
That
to
should
the
explain
team.
everything.
Welcome to the team, Mr.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Page 40.
Welcome,
Page
welcome,
47, fornicating with wild animals. Nope.
welcome to the team, Mr. Ribbit.
Depends on what your religion is, so that one, you know.
Just curious, Enforcer. What if I was also an animal? Does that change anything?
I have rules for that.
Oh no.
Hey, those druids.
Enforcer stops and just like stares at the prayer book for a moment.
Hey, if a lady druid and a dude druid both want to turn into beetles, I need to know what
Beetles?
happens to the baby.
Beetles?
Yeah, why not beetles?
Yeah, fair.
I need to know if
Enforcer
that
starts
baby
flipping
turns
through-
into a beetle or not. I need to know.
Enforcer needs to just starts rapidly flipping through the rest of the pages like, it's in here somewhere. I need help.
I will
Polymorph
break
exists. If two people want to polymorph and get freaky with it, I needed to know.
Listen. Enforcer, it's best just to ignore it's happening. Because there's nothing in that book that's going to cover what he will do.
Walks over with the prayer book open. Father, forgive this small child because he is an idiot. Just snaps the prayer book closed and puts it back in the book backpack.
Yes. Yeah.
Do I need to find out for this frog, or do you want to have out for this frog? That's my only question.
Wait, what?
This frog is getting out. You know that, right?
Oh, yes. No, I'll go get it
Okay, cool.
for next session.
Anyway, while he was off doing that, eventually, another individual of the town would have presented themselves to you and shown you one of the huts for you to stay in while he was gone.
Enforcer's gonna start corralling the cats toward that hut.
Which hut is it?
Way over here, the one with the orange.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna train you into a killing machine.
All of a sudden, you just hear the Yoshi boom dum. Of it, its tongue snaps out and gets a fly or something like that.
I think that's what that noise was.
I'm gonna go get into a corner and start breaking down and cleaning my gun. Prevent rust and such.
Alright.
Enforcer's going to sort of just kneel down facing the door and just kind of slowly go into his inactive state. Which from the outside looks really weird because it's just like the freaking gemstones like just stop glowing and like the whole body just seems to lock up.
Wish I could do that sometimes.
I retract into my shell.
I sit on Ribbit.
He's slimy.
Yes,
The
this
weird
is
ways
good.
that we all sleep.
I sleep in a meditation.
The only people that sleep weird is the Warforged and the frickin' Turtle.
Yeah.
You're sleeping on a frog! There's a bed right there!
No, I'm
Actually,
sitting on the frog.
Actually, isn't any beds. It's like
Pallet.
there's like little kind of weed pallets that are on the ground that are a little bit softer than the floor.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm just cleaning my gun. There's definitely water and such on it. Gotta prevent rust. It's bad for it.
Yes. All right. So you all bunker down for the night and rest. I will call the session here. So, congratulations, everyone. You have leveled up.
Da 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 da.
Good news, I can become a giant octopus.
Yay!
Thought you
I
already
now
could.
have Warcaster.
Oh yeah, we get feats.
Yes, at
Oh,
level 4, you get feats. Or an ability score increase, whichever one you want.
I forgot to look at feats. I
All
forgot
right.
to look at feats.
But I will end today's session here. I hope you all enjoyed. I think it went well.
I had a very good time, but I also feel like I took up most of the time.
No, it's fine. You
And
need
I
it to.
apologize.
Listen, at any point you are the audience favorite because you're just out here doing things.
Yeah, you're. I'm definitely one of those audience favorites. Wait. Do not attack my microphone.
Meow.
Alright,
Yeah.
I will do my outro and I'll be right back.
Bye, audience.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take. It is.
Alright, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you want to do something, check me out on Twitch. Link in the description below. And I will see you all next time.